Gentlemen, and welcome to Haddock Stadium in Damascus, Georgia for tonight's contest between your Southwest Georgia Academy Warriors and the Georgia Christian Generals. Things are getting kind of fired up at Haddock Stadium already, as this will be the determining factor of the region championship. Flipping through some of the pregame things we'll talk about before we get into pregame festivities. Looking at the brackets and the playoffs brackets tonight. Again, this is for the region championship, but it has much more bearing on the remainder of the Warriors season. Right now, SGA is ranked number 7 in SGA. Double A football. I was watching the clock. Piedmont, what you need, Coach? Pen in the booth. As it stands, with no change in the bracket would look like this. Piedmont would be playing Georgia Christian, the number 8 number 9. The winner of that would go play the number 1 Central Fellowship Christian Academy, who tonight is at Thomas Jefferson, who I believe is the number 1 ranked team in single A. Coach B, is that correct? Is TJ number 1? Yeah, not really sure of the bracket, but TJ's ranked up there at the top, but shouldn't have any implication on Central Fellowship's movement throughout the bracket. On the bottom side of that bracket right now, SGA, your hometown Warriors are sitting at number 7, which would mean they would match up against Trinity Christian out of Dublin. They're open tonight, so there shouldn't be any movement based on their performance per se not having a game, but there could be some other movement. On the Piedmont Georgia Christian side of the bracket, Augusta Prep would be facing, at number 4, would be facing a number 5 Gatewood. Now, as it happens tonight, Gatewood is going to be playing the currently ranked number 2 Brentwood team. So there may be some shakeups there. Augusta Prep's got GSIC tonight, whoever that is, and Briarwood, who is the number 3 ranked team at the present, would match up with the number 6 Edmund Burke team. And as it just so happens, Briarwood is at Edmund Burke tonight. So there may be some movements between that 3 and 6. And what we're really, really looking for is to move into that top 6 ranking, get a bye the first week, and then make preparations to play in the second round. Georgia Christian's coming around the track. They look good on the hoof. Look good on the hoof, coming around the track. I don't got their roster. Coach, did you get a roster? Did I get one? There's one up under here. Their roster, Georgia. Oh, yeah, we finally got one. They sent us one. I couldn't find one on Max Preps. Could you, Coach? 10-4. We got a roster in front of us. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 juniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sophomores, and 2, 4, 6 freshmen. So a pretty diverse group as they're coming into tonight. Had a little sheet where I wanted to give you some of the information on Georgia Christian. Hold on, I gave it to my friends down here at the radio station. Can I get my sheet? Yeah, there we go. Got radio station in the house with us, but as it stands right now, your Warriors have come into tonight with 4 wins and 5 losses. Those losses came at the hands of Terrell Academy, Central Fellowship, who is the number 1 team right now in AA. Third game of the season, defeated Grace Christian 40-0. Deerfield played them at home, lost by 27-0. Then turned around and had a game versus Southland, another AAA school, and played one of the best games the Warriors have played all year, defeating Southland that night 21-7. Went on to win the next game against Fulington 34-20. Lost to Piedmont 42-14. That was kind of a shake-up for the team, and then following that with a loss to Augusta Prep 28-6. Had homecoming last Friday night here in Damascus, where the Warriors took on the Memorial Day Matadors and defeated the Matadors 51-6. It was a really good game for the Warriors. I tell you, coming into it, the Matadors were an athletic bunch. I was a little bit skittish about it as they were coming in, but the Warriors came out and played another great game. Reminded me of how they played the Southland game. Warriors went up 8-0 at the end of one, then got the things rolling. Halftime, Warriors led 37-0. At the end of the third, Warriors were up 51-0. We worked a bunch of young guys in and gave them some playing time, some experience. No substitute for that. Matadors did manage to score with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. It was a running clock for the second half. But it ended up being a 51-6 victory for the Warriors. Captains are taking the field. Right now, the captains are, we've got number 66, Harrison Trawick, Parker Broom, Ben Spooner, Braden Bailey, and Jackson Hare. For the Generals, we got JoJo Gardner, number 3.
Number 55, Corbin Evans.
Number 55, Corbin Evans. Number 14, Seth Copeland. And number 51, it looks like.
Number 51,
Braylon Black. Guys, shake hands. The Warriors are in Columbia blue tops with navy bottoms tonight. Warriors look good, the navy helmets. Some of the guys have got on contrasting white leggings. A good-looking uniform. White hats going over the rules. Coins there. Here we're going to get the toss in just 1 second. While we're looking at that, I'll give you a little info on the Generals. They come in tonight with 3 wins and 4 losses and 1 tie. Looks like the Warriors have won the toss. Nope, there it goes. Warriors have won the toss and elected to defer. But Georgia Christian comes in with 3 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie. Tie at the hands of Riverside out of Florida. Lost to Fullington 24-16. Lost to Valwood 39-14. Beat Osceola out of Florida 19-13. Lost to Robert Toombs 55-30. Coach, what happened with the Patala Georgia Christian game? Patala had to cancel that game. It's an X on their schedule. It was players didn't have enough to go do it, so they had an off week. Then they faced Terrell Academy. They lost to Terrell 45-7. Played Grace, defeated Grace 38-12, and roll into Haddock Stadium for senior night at Southwest Georgia Academy.
Let's get ready to meet the Warriors.
Warriors are getting ready to take the field. Generals do their trot across to the other side. Spirit line's a little bit weak tonight. Ask for crowd encouragement. And
here come the Warriors.
We got a backflipper leading the way. We got Harrison Trawick on the American flag, Ben Spooner on the SGA flag, and Sawyer Franklin on the other American flag. What a good-looking group of young men. Let's hope they're teamed up and ready to play. Again, this is for the region championship. As the clock gets ready to wind to 0, everybody's going to get ready to take the field. All time, the SGA Warriors have 349 wins, 219 losses, 9 ties. Georgia Christian comes into tonight with 30 wins, 69 losses, and 1 tie. All time, SGA versus Georgia Christian. We played them 3 times. Georgia Christian 2. According to Cal Press, SGA's favorite this game on a neutral field, 35-12. Franklin gets ready to kick off. Again, it's senior night. We've got Parker Broom, Braden Bailey, Jackson Hare, Ben Spooner, and Harrison Trawick. Seniors for the Warriors. Going to be kind of a short, low kick. First man lets it go. Second man picks it up. It's got a little seam. We're going to use the sideline to our advantage and run him out right on top of our water boy. Kason Vickers runs him out of bounds for the Warriors.
Line of scrimmage for the Generals is the 34, 1st and 10.
Comes a good point to see how our defense is ready to play tonight. Defense has been steadily improving throughout the past couple of weeks. If I can gander out there and take a look, I can tell you who we got across the line. Georgia Christian's in the shotgun position. They're going to spread us out. They're going to run the spread. They're going to run a little inside-outside zone on us, but they like to throw the ball. One of the biggest keys of the game that I think for the Warriors is going to be to get quick pressure on their quarterback because he is mobile, he's agile, he's got a good arm, and he's got a good stable of receivers.
2nd and 3 for the Generals.
What I've seen so far on film, if given time and if his receivers run our secondary down the field, he can really make some guys miss and pick up big yardage in a hurry. 2nd down and about 4 for the Generals. Slot man's going to move in just a tad bit. We got 2 men flanking him. It's going to be a handoff off to the right-hand side. We smother him, we wrap him up. We're going to get him for a short loss. It looks to be about 2 yards.
Loses a yard on the play.
Going to be wrapped up by a team of Warriors.
Harrison Trawick, Sawyer Franklin, Eli Infant.
Harrison, Sawyer, Eli were in there. Noah Heyman runs off for the Warriors. Ben Spooner runs back on.
3rd down for the Generals.
Big 3rd down here for the Warrior defense. This could be a tone-setting play for the game. Quarterback sitting in the shotgun. Got a man behind. He's looking off to his right. He's got guys flying all around the field. The ball is man drags it in, leaps up and makes a fantastic catch. Number 13 for the Generals. That ball was tipped at the line or something. It came out of his hands, wobbling, and bam, there he was. Right there.
The Generals is now the SGA 38, 1st and 10.
Who got kind of unfortunate on that one. Going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Generals on the 38-yard line. All right, here we go. Generals are driving. Handoff's going to be off the left-hand side to number 5.
Now on the carry for the Generals, number 44, Sawyer Franklin, in on the stop for the Warriors. Along with number 28, Eli Infant. It's 2nd and 10.
Sawyer and Eli get him wrapped up, stop him at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. We got Brack Jarrett at the right defensive end, Kason Vickers at the nose guard. Looks like Garrison Trawick over at the left side end. Defense shift. We had motion over on the right-hand side. It didn't look like we're going to get a flag. The ball's up, and it's lost to Country Mile. He's got a man. Just like that. Just like that.
Gardner's pass complete. Galindo, 38-yard touchdown.
Yalindo completes, reels it in. Generals are going to strike first. Sir. Yeah, Grayson was in coverage on that play. Generals setting up for point after. Number 14's on the hold. Ball's down and is up. It's a good kick. Kid's got a really good leg. 9:05 remaining in the first. Generals lead SGA 6-0. We'll be back after this short break. All right, coming back with you live from Haddock Stadium on senior night. The Generals are going to strike first. Got the ball, started off at about the 34-yard line. Drove the field, ended it on a long completion for a touchdown. Kid's got a good leg. It's going to be fielded by Cox. He fields it clean. He's got a little seam up the middle. It closes up fast. Finds his way around the outside. He's got one man, two men to beat. Good return by Grayson. That was fantastic. Ball going to be returned to the 42-yard line where the Warrior offense is going to take over. Starting lineup for your offense tonight for the Warriors. Wide receiver Noah Heyman. Left tackle Thomas Peed. Harrison Trawick at guard. Banks Mathis in the center. Hunter Duke at right guard. Avery Smith at right tackle. Wide receiver Ben Spooner. Wide receiver Grayson Cox. We're going to get the Generals to jump right off the bat. I hope we didn't have a man move.
Offsides, as they call against the Generals.
Offsides against the Generals. That's a great way to start. But we've got Eli under center, number 28 at quarterback tonight. Owen Enfinger in the backfield, and Jackson Hare going to be lined up in the wingback position. We run a couple off, we run a couple on. Banks coming off, Bo coming off. Grayson Ben coming in with the play. $8:55 left in the first. Warriors get a break on the first play. Generals jump off sides. Eli's in the shotgun. We got two men out wide left, one right, one to the right with balls up in there, and it is launched. And it is going to be picked off by number 1. Ken Fuller, I believe who it is. He flips it up to himself. He's got a wall. He's got one man to beat. He is going 20. He flashes up, number 1, something like that, throws the ball in the end zone. Goodness gracious alive. That was a tough, tough break. We had a man open. Ball was a shade underthrown. And he came right back and got it and made a bunch of men miss as he strolled into the end zone. Goodness gracious. We surely didn't need that. Wow, 8:33 left in the first. Heck, it doesn't seem like we've played just a few minutes, and the Generals have struck twice. Generals are set up for the PAT. Okay, kick is up and good. Generals lead with 8:33 left in the first quarter, 14-0. We'll be back after a short break.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder. Thunder, 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 thunder.
All right, back with you live at Haddock Stadium. Senior night at Southwest Georgia Academy in Damascus, Georgia. The Generals have struck the Warriors hard twice and done it very, very quickly. Let's see if we can't keep our heads up right here and come back and battle. And that kick's going to be way into the end zone. Kid's got a foot. Warriors going to take over from the 20-yard line, going to bring up a 1st and 10. We came out, first play of the game, we got an offsides, drew an offside. Second play of the game, Eli launches it to Hare coming around. I don't know, did he run a wheel route, Coach? I lost him. I picked him up when he was wide open. I picked him up. He was wide open, and the ball was a little underthrown, and number 1 just ducked right up under it. What, say again? Yolando went and got it. Okay, here we go. back with you. Shotgun's going to be a direct snap to Grayson. Grayson's got a man. We got to block out in front of him. Good play. Good play right there. I am looking at about the same angle as the camera is, and I just kind of saw that open up. If you're watching from home, we thank you for joining us. Warriors have been punched in the stomach twice really quick, but it's a great first down run by Cox around this right side. We had good blocking. From the looks of that play, I think we got another flag on the line.
Flags on the plate. Offsides is the call against
Offsides against the Generals, so we're going to get help again on the first down. Going to bring up a 1st and 5.
Line of scrimmage. 1st and 5.
Ball's going to lay on the 42. We got 8:24 left in the first quarter. Generals ahead, 14-0. On our last play from the line of scrimmage, we opened up a pretty good hole on the direct snap. Same thing to Grayson to the other side. He's got the first down. He's got one man to beat. Grayson's got to go. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's got one man on his heels. Go, Grayson, go, baby, go. Grayson Cox marches it down the field. That's Warrior football right there. Let's go ahead and knock the wind out of their sails, Warriors. Boy, that is a great recovery to 2 fast strikes. Grayson made a few men miss, and he had green grass in front of him, and he turned on the Jets. What a fantastic run. Looks like we're going to be going for 2. Eli's in the backfield. Sawyer's off to his thing. We're going to do a little transfer, get over, shift. I like it. Doesn't give him time to set up anything. It looks good to this right side. And that's where we're going with it. He's in there easily. He steps over one man, hops right into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. It is 12.
Generals 14, Warriors 8.
14, 16, Warriors 12. I'm sorry, Warriors 8, Generals 14. We'll be back. All right, back with you at Haddock Stadium on senior night. Sawyer's set back to kick. Boy, I'll tell you, that was a great answer by the Warrior offense. Sawyer set to kick it. It's going to be right in this little hole over here. Number 2 is going to field it clean at about the 20-yard line. He makes one. Oh, he doesn't make the man miss. We got a man coming. He holds him up. We clean him up. Thorne Johnson.
Van Osdale on the return for the Generals.
And number 19, I think that's Brack. Brack Jarrett comes in and cleans it up, Coach.
Along with number 19, Brack Jarrett.
Boy, that was really good right there. I thought he was going to slip out of Thorne's hands, but Thorne held on to him just long enough for Brack to get in there and clean him up. 1st and 10 for the Generals, 27-yard line. They're headed toward the west, toward the scoreboard, moving from our right to left. Empty backfield. Got a quad diamond set off to the right side. It looks like it's going to be oh, goodness gracious. He makes a man miss.
Gardner on the carry for the Generals.
Going to be a design play
Number 56,
for
Thomas
Gardner.
Green. Number 32, Casey Vickers all in on the stop. 2nd and 5.
I'm trying out my contacts for the first time tonight. What's the quarterback's name, Coach?
JoJo Gardner.
JoJo Gardner's the quarterback. He's a heck of an athlete. He's in the same formation on offense. He steps back. He looks this time. He hooks a man. He's got one man going deep across the middle, one in wide into flat. Going to be complete to number 14. Well, I'll tell you, the ball was right on the money. We had Jackson Hare right on his heels. It was a really, really good throw, a really good set of routes. Ran a couple of guys off, peeled a guy over in the flats. It opened up pretty good, even though we had a man right on him. Ball's going to be on the 48-yard line. Gardner's going to be in the shotgun again. We got Ben Spooner at corner on the near side. Gardner's looking. He's got two on each side, one with him, one staying in the block. He's looking to go deep. He launches it with that left hand. We got a man right on him. He turns around and goes up and catches the ball. I don't think we ever saw it. I don't think we got eyes on the ball. Goodness gracious. Big gain. There's a flag back here. We got a holding. Holding on the Generals. Boy, that is a huge break for the Warriors. 6 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Warriors get a break. My goodness, that was huge. They're backing up. And they're backing up. And they're backing up. I didn't see the hold. I was watching the ball in the air.
Line of scrimmage for the Generals is now the 36.
Which, besides that, was a really well executed play. Generals going to set up on the 36-yard line, going to bring up a 1st and 26 for the Generals. They got two men out wide to the left, the near side, two men to the far side. Gardner's got every man going deep. Got a man running a vert. He's looking. We need a guy to turn around and look. Good defensive cut. Oh, flag comes in late. Flag comes in late. I believe they're going to get it back. Goodness gracious. He was in his face. He broke up the ball. I didn't see his hand on a jersey or anything. That's a tough call. Tough. No, that's going to be 15. Be second down.
Pass interference to call.
Pass interference on the defense. Well, I'll say this, from the booth, it flat sure looked like really, really good coverage. I didn't see the interference. He was right there on it. That's okay. That's okay.
Ball's now at the 49-yard line.
Should bring up second down. Replay the down.
1st and 11 for the Generals.
Replay the down. Going to be 1st and 11 for the Generals. That helped him out a pretty good bit. Gardner's checking his plays on his waistband. You got guys running routes everywhere. We've got to get some pressure on him. He stands in the pocket a while. Ooh, over the middle, overthrows number 13. We had Jackson back there in coverage. Ben was back there. Thorne had drifted back. Grayson had drifted back on that other side.
The intended receiver. 2nd and 11.
Had Sawyer in the flats on, to the near side. Fletcher was maintaining the middle of the field. Eli was that outside guy on the far side. Pretty good coverage all around right there. The ball was overthrown. But that's what the Warriors secondaries, they got to do. They have got to just lock down these guys because if we slip up, then they're going to go deep. Copeland's going to be on the carry. We got a man meet him right there in the hole. Eli Enfinger. Goodness gracious. Eli shot through there. Kaysen came in and wrapped him up. It's got a big, big defensive play right there for the Warriors. Going to bring up 3rd and about 9 yards. Ball's at 48. Clock's ticking. 5:24, 5:23 left in the first. He's looking to throw. He's got 2 men, 3 men running verticals. One down the right side. It's a long ball, and it is incomplete. fantastic job. Who is that over there? Is that Ben? No, that's Owen over there. Boy, what great coverage by Owen on that play. Looks like the guy may have had a couple of steps on him, but Owen was right there with him. 4th down.
Generals in punt formation.
Looks like they're going to try to punt it away. We're going to go punt safe, it looks like. Grayson's drifting a little bit. He's 10, 20 yards off the line of scrimmage, and it's going to go way over his head. It's a good punt. Looks like it's going to take a roll. We need it in the end zone. We need it in the end zone. We need it in the end zone. And it is going to die right at the half-yard line. Boy, he got a favorable roll right there. 4 minutes, 59 seconds left in the first. It's going to pin us deep. That's going to pin us deep. Yep. Really, really good punt right there. While your Warriors are getting ready to come back on offense, I've lost my glasses. Let's see if I can't round them up. We all really want to say a special thank you to our sponsors, longtime sponsors, Doster Dogs, for all your bird dog training needs, including Tritronics, tracking, and e-collars. Here we go. The Warriors are coming out. We got a man. He's got a little lane. He's going to get us 4 or 5 yards. Ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground. Ball's on the ground. There's piles everywhere. I saw it shoot out twice. Signals first down, Georgia Christian. Oh, my goodness. That is huge. That is huge. We cannot give it to him. Goodness gracious. We are shooting ourselves in the foot repeatedly. Oh, mercy. I didn't see it. Handoff was to Sawyer. Boy, that's tough. They hit us fast twice. We answered. And then we come back and give them, answered defensively. Get off a good punt. Great, fine, and dandy, but we can't give it right back to them like this. They're too athletic of a team. Gardner's back, got a man in motion. He bobbles it. He's going to keep it himself. He's looking for the edge. He's looking for the pylon. Referee is throwing the signal. My goodness. Gardner stretches it out over the pylon. I thought we had a man that was just about to knock the referee down. Don't see any flags on the play. Touchdown. Generals, 4:40 left in the first quarter. Generals lead the Warriors 20-8. They're going to run their guys on. Looks like they're going to attempt a point after. Back to our sponsors. That's kind of devastating on the field, but also Tucker's Car Wash for all your vehicle detailing needs. Kick is up, and it is good. With 4:40 left in the first, Generals lead the Warriors 21 to your Warriors 8. We'll be back in a break.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" father. I wish I was like 6'9" so I could get with Leoshi, cause she don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. You know, I see her all the time, everywhere I go, and even in my dreams, I can scheme a way to make her mine. Cause I know she's
All right, back with you at Haddock Stadium. Generals lead the Warriors 21-8. Kind of just shooting ourselves in the foot tonight. This is too good of a team. Really good kick. Going to go into the end zone. Offense going to take over 1st and 10 from the 20. From what I have seen, it looks like we might be able to score with them. Dropping eggs in their Easter basket one after the other. Wow, that's pretty tough. All right, offense going to take over. Eli's in the shotgun. It's going to be a direct snap to Grayson around the right side. He's got a man, jumps a man. Going to pick up a few yards.
Grayson Cox
Pick up
carries
about
on the
4
right
yards.
side.
Pretty good tough run. Had a man get him around the ankles.
2nd and 5.
Going to make it 2nd and 5 for the Warriors. Grayson's coming over the sideline. Going to take the play in. Offensive coordinator Wes Williams. He's got his white hat on tonight. He stands out. It's good to be able to look down there and spot him. Going back in the shotgun. Going to be a direct snap to Grayson, but a hand back off to Hare on a counter. He's got a few yards. He's going to be close. He's going to have, oh, yeah.
Number 12, Jackson Harrell.
Good tough run there at the end. Got hit.
Picks up a Warrior first down.
What looked to be short of the first down. Kept driving his feet, made a man miss, spun, and ended up getting 3 or 4 yards after contact. It's a real tough run by Jackson on that play. Warriors are coming back to the line. We got Thomas Pete over here anchoring the right side. Jackson Harris at that wing. We got a man in the slot. It's going to be a direct snap right up the middle to Sawyer. He's going to get a few yards, 5 yards. That is exactly what we need.
It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Warriors.
At this point, I'm kind of hoping it comes down to a war of attrition in the 4th quarter, and we're in better shape than they are. Don't see many with their hands on their hips right now. They've got a couple guys on defense. We need to put together a good long drive. 3:14 left in the first. We got a man jumping
Flags on the play.
for the Generals. Number 52 for the Generals jumps. We can't say that over the air
Sides against the Generals.
on the live
And without penalty,
infield.
that'll be
Why,
a
I don't
Warrior
know.
First down.
I think everybody would like to know who the flag's on. They're going to run him off.
Scrimmage is the 45.
I imagine he's going to get a talking to. That gives us the first down. We've got direct snap coming to Eli around the right side. He's got a guy. He's got one man to beat, one man coming. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Comes around the right side, barrels over a couple of men, takes one man with him, picks up 20 yards, and that's going to bring up a Warrior first down. Boy, we really need this right here. 5 yards, 10 yards, 8 yards, 20 yards. Starting to see a few more defenders put their hands on their hips. We got Sawyer and Grayson in the backfield now. Grant Fletcher's out front blocking. Sawyer gets a block. We're going to have a man squeeze through our wall we were building. Gets a hand on Grayson, kind of spins him around. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. They're coming back to the line. We need a pretty good play right here. I would say we're in 4-down territory at the least. Direct snap. Going to be to Eli. Eli, he makes a man miss. He cut it back, went outside, cut it back inside. Great 2nd down run right there for Eli. Picks up the first down for the Warriors. Another 20-yard gain. Well, if we can just keep chunking them and then keep them from scoring 1 or 2 drives, we may have a chance, Coach. I mean, he is finding the seams and the holes. Yeah, that helps. That helps. We got those guys coming around it's a pretty good leading crew right there. Sawyer set up directly behind center. Eli's off to the left, one or the other, I can't tell. Eli gets the ball again around the right side. Sawyer gives him a block. Sawyer puts a man on it down. Yeah. Boy, good running after contact. I would feed him and feed him and feed him.
It'll be 2nd and less than a yard.
Boy, Eli's got the hot hand, and Sawyer is delivering blocks. I'd keep feeding him, Coach.
I'd roll right back with it again. I may not even huddle. I may get up to the line and just
we're gonna keep.
Let's hit it again.
Just hit it again.
With you 100%.
Now we got Sawyer. He's flanked by Grayson. They're going to run a little quick switch, try to prevent, looks like just number 8, who's Kean Jackson Hare. Direct snap's going to be to Grayson. Grayson's going around. Sawyer gives us a good block. Grayson trips over the grass. Some man gets his feet. Goodness gracious.
Gets down to the 2-yard line.
Gets down to the 2-yard line.
Picks up a Warrior first down.
I'll tell you what, that was a deceptive run from the booth because I thought he got wrapped up a lot earlier, but dadgum. What do you get, 4 out of that one? 4-yard gain. We are knocking at the door. Run it again, run it again. They're going, okay, we're under center now. Jackson Hare's at fullback. Sawyer's at the wing. Looks like we're going to have a flag on the play. Going to be offsides against the Generals.
Offsides against the Generals.
Well, I'll take it. We need them to give us everything they can give us because we have given them enough.
First and goal for the Warriors.
Let's go, Warriors. Bow your necks right here.
Get in there, Eli.
Eli's under center. He's going to turn around and give it to Hare off the right side. Hare's hitting the backfield. He spins. Oh, my goodness. He spun off of a tackle and kept his feet. Dadgum. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That was huge. That was huge. What a run by Jackson. He was met immediately in the backfield. Stalemate. He spun off to his left and oh my goodness. Oh goodness. False start. We're all so excited.
First down play.
I didn't even see the flag. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's try it again, Warriors. Here we go. It's going to be the counter to Jackson around the right side. He's coming back. He fights for a few. He gets a few of them back.
Number 12, Jackson Hare around the right side. Gets down to it. Looks like about
He
the
gets
3.
a few of them back.
Second and goal.
Going to be sitting about the 3-yard line. Second and goal as the clock winds down. That is going to be the end of the first
That'll be the
quarter.
End of the first quarter. Your score.
Generals lead 21 to your
21,
Warriors
SGA
8. We'll be back after this short break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming back to you from Haddock Stadium. Well, I tell you, we had a little disappointment there right at the end of the first. Jackson had an outstanding run, had a flag that nobody saw from the booth, and we had to do it over, and we're still doing it over just on the other side of the field. Eli set up in the direct snap. Looks like we got another general that's going to jump off sides. That's going to help us. Should bring up second and, about 1 yard, 1.25 yards, 2 yards. Every little bit helps right here. Here we go. We got Sawyer and Eli in the backfield. Snap's going to be to Eli. Sawyer's out in front. Sawyer gives him a good block. Eli walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. From 2 yards out, Eli just barrels. Boy, I tell you what, he is running great tonight with Sawyer out in front of him. Goodness gracious. 11 minutes, 55 seconds left in your half. The Warriors strike back. Eli's coming back on the field. Bo Williams is trotting out on the field. Warriors are going to go for 2. We're going to run our shift. Nobody knows where to go. There we go. Directly to Sawyer. Sawyer's going to hit it hard. Hit it hard. We got a man on the far side signaling no good. Goodness, that was a tough that closed up on him. 2-point conversion, no good. 11:55 left in your half. 21 for the Generals. The Warriors have 8. We'll be back after a short break. All right, back with you after the Warriors punch in that score. Sawyer set back to kickoff. 21-14. General still ahead. It's going to be a little squibber off to the near side. It's going to be booted by one guy. Another guy's there. We got a guy there to shove him out of bounds. Grayson's there to shove him out of bounds.
Sanders on the return for the Generals.
Pretty effective little kick. Sanders on the return for the Generals.
First and 10 for the Generals.
Going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Defense is marching out. I don't see hands on hips, so maybe we're not winded. We got Pete at the right defensive tackle. We got Kason Vickers at the nose guard. We got Harrison Trawick at the left tackle. On this near side, Eli's at an outside linebacker. Spooner's at corner. Hare's going to be looks like he's rock and rolling over from the safety position because they've got trips off to this right side. Gardner looks back. He's trying to run a design run play. We got a couple of guys right there. Had him in the backfield. Grant comes in and finally brings him down. It's going to pick up a couple of yards. 2nd and 8 for the Generals. I'll tell you, we've got to keep him corralled. He's as athletic as anyone that we've played that I've seen right here. They're looking in from the sidelines, getting to play. They're running an armband system where everybody knows it. Makes for a pretty quick offense if you're efficient with it. 2nd down and 8. Generals got trips to the far side, which is their left side of the line. Got one man over to the near side. Design keeper by Gardner. He makes a man miss. We make another man miss. We got a guy on his back. Hare finally gets over there and hawks him down. Sawyer was on his heels. Going to be a good pickup. Gardner's still on the ground. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Injury timeout.
Let's hope this young man's going to be okay. We'll take a short break and see what happens. We'll let our good medical staff on the sidelines take. In the back, also on that play against the General. So that's going to take that one back. We'll take a minute for an injury timeout. We'll be back after this break. All right, Gardner gets up under his own power. Going to bring in a new quarterback for this play. Going to bring up 2nd and about 4 for the Generals. He's dropping back and he's looking. He's going to throw. He lets one go. We've got a couple men over there. He's a little bit long on his pass. Pass was intended for number 20. Owen had good coverage there. Jackson was drifting over from the safety position. It was pretty good defensive coverage right there. Gardner's still on the sidelines. Probably going to check him out for just a minute or two over there, but he looked like he was all right when he was getting off the field. But new quarterback comes in for the Generals, and he throws a pretty good ball there for his first play from the line of scrimmage. Still going to be 3rd and 4. He's looking. He's got trips to the left. He's looking to throw, and he lets one go. He's got a man. Goodness gracious. We had a man. We had a blown coverage right there. Number 14, Seth Copeland for the Generals had, I don't know, about 10 steps on Thorne. I don't know if it was a different coverage, and Thorne picked him up. But, boy, he was in wide open, nothing but green grass in front of him and behind him. Warriors got lucky on that play. Very lucky. It's going to bring up 4th and 4.5 for the Generals. Looks like they may be going to a punt formation. Grayson's deep for the Warriors. 10:28 left in the half, and he's going to get it off. It's a good high punt. Give us a – oh, Grayson picks it up with a man on him. He outruns 3 guys. He gets to the sideline. He's looking for a lane. He tries to come back in. He's going to get wrapped up and shoved out over. I don't know. Forward progress looks like he's going to be about the 26-yard line. Well, he took something right there, and he made something out of nothing. That was probably that after their bounce. If he hadn't have got it, that was probably like a net 20-yard gain, even though he didn't run too terribly far with it.
It was a gutsy play, but I think it was the right one.
Yeah, at this point in the game, yeah.
I think he had to get in there and pick it up.
I agree, Coach. Had to. And he outran 3 guys.
Yes, he did. He got something positive out of it.
All right, Warriors are going twins to the near side. It's going to be a direct snap to Grayson. Grayson's got the hot hand now. He's got a guy out front. He's driving his feet. He's making one-man miss. Big guy comes in and wraps him up, number 52. Hunter Duke is over there to make sure that he gets up okay without any impediment. Great run there. Great run. Going to bring up a first down. That's a really, really good way to start this drive for the Warriors. We just don't need to shoot ourselves in the foot because I think we can do what we want to do on offense. It's the general feeling that I'm getting right here. Direct snap to Ben Spooner. He's going around the right side. Ben's got a lane. He's got one man to beat. He's got him beat. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Go, Ben. Go, Ben. Lord Jesus. Go, Ben. Go, Ben. Go, Ben. Ben is into the end zone. Number 20, Ben Spooner had one man to beat, and he beat him. They had a guy on his heels, and Ben just outran him. Well, when he saw green grass, he was skinning it back. Fantastic run by Ben Spooner. Goodness gracious, Cowbells are ringing at Haddock Stadium now. 9:33 left in your half. Waters strike from way out when Ben Spooner takes it. Warriors are going to set up and go for 2. Sawyer's in the backfield. Eli's in the backfield. We got a timeout or a water on the field. We come back after this timeout. We'll see if the Warriors can't punch in 2-point conversion.
To introduce our SGA cheer squad. Freshman, Sydney Middleton. Jana Sheffield. All-American.
Grayson Haddock. Lola Linencole. Beth Nunnery. Annie Redding. Ava Steele. Allison Fletcher. Ansley West. Sophomore, Kaylin Dean. Juniors, Anna Kate Houston. Bailey Nunnery. Co-captain and All-American, Emma Jean Foster. And our seniors, Samantha Engel, Trinity Pogue, All-American Meg Phillips. And the captain, All-American Anna Miles Mosley.
Eli Infinger around the left side. The 2-point conversion is good. 9:31 to go until half. Warriors take the lead. Warriors 22, Generals 21.
Oh, goodness. We got so excited. We were introducing the cheerleaders. We looked over, and the Warriors were lined up to go for 2. I couldn't find the headsets quick enough, couldn't get the mic unmuted, and boom, the Warriors punch it in. Run at will if we don't put the ball on the ground, if we don't throw in interceptions. That's 2 gifts that resulted in touchdowns for the Generals. So if we can continue to do this, we can clean these these little things up. The Warriors look like the dominant team tonight. Sawyer Franklin's on the kick. He squibs it through the middle. We got a guy running after it. He's going to fall on it. He boots it. He boots it. We got Warriors coming in. We got guys piling up. Looks like he fell on it. It looks like he fell on it. Looked like maybe early whistles, but that's what the Warriors need.
For the Generals from the 27.
We need a break so that we can go ahead and put the dagger in the throat. I don't know. That's what we're debating in the booth. Ball squirting around. Whistles are being blown. They thought he had it when he fell on it, but when he went to rake it in, it squirted right out. Almost a big break right there for the Warriors.
No, I see the gator going over there.
Still no JoJo Gardner. Looks like we're trying to get him some ice on the sidelines. Looks like he's got his shoulder pads off. Boy, that is a – say that again, Coach.
Tanner Rayfield, the quarterback.
Tanner Rayfield, the quarterback for the Generals now. Boy, we surely hope there's nothing serious wrong with JoJo. What a goodness gracious. Had a penalty out there. I'm looking across the other sideline. It's going to bring up 1st and 15 for the Generals. He's looking to throw. He's got a guy over it, running in the flats. Slams on brakes, turns the other way, makes a man miss, and we finally get him wrapped up. He ran a pretty good yards. Looks like about a 10-yard gain. Going to take it to the 39-yard line. Jackson Hare was there. Got him wrapped up. Yeah, it looks like Copeland's the guy. Looks like Copeland's the guy. And this is probably the point in the game where you start quit focusing on plays and focus on players. Looked like a false start to me. We're going to throw it over. Oh, Grant Fletcher was almost there. He tried to thread it right into a window. Had really good coverage by Ben, and Grant was coming from that middle linebacker position. We almost had a chance to get that one. Another step, we'd have had it. Really good defense. Going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Generals.
3rd and 4.
Warriors need a really big defensive stand here. Really big defensive stand. Got Harrison Trawick over on this side. Cason's at the nose. Pede's at the right D end. We have got to get pressure on this young quarterback. Here we go. Handoff's going to be up the middle. He's got a little bit of – he makes one man miss. He runs over one of our guys. Goodness gracious, we had him wrapped up early on in the play.
Gets out to the 47.
That's going to be a gracious plenty for the General first down. And that's one of the difficult things about this offense, when they can spread you out and they can throw it, and they've got athletes. They've got to keep us honest, and when they try to keep us honest with those run plays, they're generally going to break for pretty decent yards. I would have to say the plan for them was for the Warriors was to stop that pass and then worry about the run secondary. Hare's there. Ran a little wheel route. Hare turned his hips. Fantastic right there. Was almost there on the ball. He was about 2 arms lengths away from having that one. Good coverage right there. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Generals.
Tell the Georgia Christian people to put their roster in numerical order next time. Good God.
All right, here we go. Sitting in the shotgun. Bo Williams coming around from the left side. Ugh, we had a man. We missed an arm tackle right there. He's got a seam. He's got lane. Grayson has to drive him out of bounds. Big run right there. Like we were saying, their receivers do a good job of running our secondary off. And if they break the first wave, they've got a lot of green grass before our guys in the secondary realize what's going on. I noticed that on film, that their receivers on run plays will run our guys way off, which is genius. You know, they don't give up on their routes, which takes our defensive backs on down the field for big gains like that. Handoff's going to be around the right-hand side to number 8. He slams on brakes, comes back to the middle. Going to get a couple of yards. We've got a swarm of Warriors right there on top of him. Like Harrison and Sawyer was there. I'm going to pick up about 2 for the Generals. We need the defense to come up big right here. We keep giving them these little chunks and giving them these little chunks. We've got to put an end to that right here. Now's a good time to do it. 2nd and 8 for the Generals. Got 3 tight to his left side. He's back and he's looking. He's looking to his left and he's letting it go. He's got a man wide open. Overthrows him by about a half step. Had Owen over there in coverage. Coming over the top. I can't tell. That looks like maybe that's Noah. Noah Heyman, number 14, coming over there. We had some guys there, but they were a half a step behind. Going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Generals. That was one break right there. That was another break that we've had on passes like that. All right, Georgia Christian is coming with twins on both sides. Flags coming down. We got, looks like a timeout going to be called by the Warriors. Beg your pardon. Sideline warning against the Warriors. All right, we may have to hire us a get-back coach.
3rd and 8.
Going to bring up 3rd and 8. That probably means the next time the guy looks down the line and sees somebody, he's going to throw a flag. Here we go. Ball on the 28, 3rd and 8. He's looking to throw. He's – my goodness gracious alive. Grayson Cox had it in his hands. It tips right of his hands into the General's hands. Is that Copeland? Into Copeland's hands. And he just looks it in. My goodness, that is another time the ball is just falling perfect for the Generals. We had a man there. Grayson Cox had it in his hands, and it tipped out of his hands right into Copeland. Looked it in. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. Ball's going to be on the turf before he looks it in. We got a call right there. We got a referee right there on top of it. Georgia Christian players and fans seem to be a little bit upset about that. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I couldn't see it. Thorne Johnson's running in. Heyman's coming off. 6 minutes. 53 seconds left in the half. Warriors lead the Generals 22-21. Going to be in the shotgun. Going to hand it off around the right-hand side. We got a man there. We got another man there meeting him.
McQuaid on the carry. Tackle by number 29, Eli Infinger.
McQuaid's on the carry. Eli's going to be there to stop him.
3rd and goal for the Generals.
Going to bring up 3rd and goal. About the 3-yard line. Boy, I don't know. Here's the thing. Do you go with your heavy package on the defensive line, or do you go with your speed package? Are they going to throw? Are they going to hand it off? Boy, goodness. Here we go. He's looking to throw. He's got a man crossing over, and nobody was even remotely close.
Pass falls incomplete. Thorne Johnson in coverage. 4th and goal for the Generals.
Rayfield's pass is incomplete. Now, yeah, kicker's got a good leg. This would be put the momentum back in the Generals' way. If they can put these points on.
Attempt the field goal.
Ball's going to be placed just shy of the 10-yard line. We'll call it 20 yards from the right hash. Ball's down and it's up. It's going to be, it hooks in. It hooks in. The field goal is up. 6-11 left in your half. Generals take the lead over the Warriors, 24-22. We'll be back after this break. All right, we're back with you live at Haddock Stadium. Kick is up after the field goal by the Generals, and he has got a leg, and it goes right on into the end zone. Going to be a touchback. We're going to take over from the 20-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10. We got 6 minutes, 11 seconds left in the half. Generals lead the Warriors 24-22. Generals just kicked a 20-yard field goal to take the lead. Pretty decent drive by the Generals. Get down, but the Warrior defense bows their neck. Come up with a stop. We keep them out of the end zone. We got 6 minutes, 11 seconds left. The way we've been running the ball, that's plenty of time for us to punch one in. Here we go. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left in the half. We're coming up the line. Oh, goodness. We got Noah's to the near side. Harris at the wing. Going to be a direct snap to Grayson. He's got some guys out in front of him. He makes a good cut. He's got a lane. Guy's going to drag him out about the 45, 42, 43-yard line. 23-yard gain for the Warriors. That is fantastic. Fantastic run by Grayson. Had a guy out in front blocking for him, coach. And that one guy actually had made 2 blocks, and Grayson made the perfect cut off his hip.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what else was nice about that, too. I ran that little counter earlier to Hare.
Yep.
Faked that counter right there. And he had a lot of space, and like you said, good blocking, too.
Going to be direct snap to Eli off to the right side. Eli's got a hole. He runs over one man. We got a guy with him. Eli's driving his feet. He drags the man another 3 yards. Great run by Eli Enfinger. What an amazing effort right there. He had a guy hit him. He made a guy miss. He had a guy dragging his back, coming off with a little bit of limp. Let's hope that's nothing, maybe just a little bruise to the lower leg.
30-yard run from Enfinger.
About a 30-yard run. Boy, that is fantastic. 5:47 left in the half. Clock is ticking. Snap's going to be to Grayson, going to give to Hare on the counter back to the left side. Hare's going to be met at the line. Pretty good play by Georgia Christian there. He's going to gain 2.5 yards. I'll tell you what, that was worth every bit of it. That was tough right there because he got hit early, and there was a pile of guys right there on top of him. Grayson's bringing into play. Warriors looking pretty good this far so far this drive. Two big run plays. Got a 3-yard gain here. 3 yards of play. Boy, I'm satisfied with that at this point in the half. Grayson's got a lane. He's got guys out in front of him everywhere. Boy, a guy slips in from the backside and drags him down.
Grayson Cox gets down to the 15-yard line.
Another excellent run by the Warriors
and
right there.
Picks up a Warrior first down.
I'll tell you what, I couldn't run through it, but boy, Grayson's got guys out in front of him that are delivering blocks, and Grayson is making excellent cuts off of those blocks. He's running on a mission tonight. Sawyer and Eli's in the backfield. It's going to go to Eli around the left side. He's got a little hole. He makes one man miss. One guy drags him forward. He's still driving his feet. Oh, my goodness gracious, the Lord. I thought they had him down. I thought they had him down at the 6. It looked like he was down, and he kept driving his feet yards after contact. He saw the end zone, and he was getting in it on that one right there. That was, goodness gracious. Another great run by Eli. Whew, that kind of makes me feel a little bit better. But 4:31's a lot left in the half. It's a lot left in the half. Set up with a direct snap again. Sawyer and Eli back there again. Eli's going to bobble it. He's going to have to fall on it. Two-point conversion is going to be no good. 4:31 left until half. Warriors in the lead, 28-24. We'll be back after this short break. All right, coming back to you live from Haddock Stadium. It's senior night.
For the Generals.
Sawyer set to kick. 4:31 left in the half. Warriors lead 28-24. Going to be a squib off to the near side. Fields it clean. Going to be a bobbly kick. Going to fall on it just shy of the 30.
Take over at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Not a bad game plan there. They've got several
Took the return
athletes, and we really don't want to put it in the hands of any of their athletes, especially at this point going into half. That's the only drawback about that great drive the Warriors just put together. We ain't going to ask the guys to stop running. We ain't going to ask them not to hit the hole, but we scored a little too fast, I believe. That leaves 4 minutes and 29 seconds for the Generals to work with.
Rayfield still in.
And I think that is still too much time. Rayfield still at quarterback. He's going to hand it off around the left-hand side to McQuaid. Going to be wrapped up by Grant Fletcher. I
Big
saw
stop
come
on
in there.
number 33, Grant Fletcher.
Boy, Grant had a beat on him from the get-go. It looked like he was going to gain a few, but my
Play's
goodness,
gonna lose
Grant
5.
shot
2nd and
through there
15.
like a cannon. That was a huge, huge play. Loss of about 5 yards. Yeah, and that's exactly right. Warriors deferred, so we will get the ball second half. If we can get a defensive stand and then punch another one in, get the ball back after half. He's looking to throw. He's got a man. He's got us about 3 steps. Thank goodness his ball was overthrown.
Rayfield's pass falls incomplete.
Rayfield on the throw
Spooner in coverage for the
to
Warriors.
number 2. He had been by a couple of steps.
Van Osdale,
Ball
the
was
intended
just
receiver.
overthrown. Van Osdale for the Generals, the intended receiver on that play. It's a huge play, going to bring up 3rd
All
and
right,
15.
it's 3rd and 15.
We really need the Warriors to pin their ears back here, bow their necks, do whatever they got to do. They're going to throw it deep because they got it. They ain't going to just work a hook. I reckon they are. Here we go. Goodness gracious alive, it was overthrown.
Rayfield's pass falls
Jackson
incomplete.
was there just a shade after the
It'll be
miss.
4th and 15.
I think we're a
Van
little bit
Osdale, the intended receiver.
fortunate there we didn't get some kind of late hit on that receiver or something, because Jackson was there and does what football players do and gave him a little dose, but it might have been a little bit late. No flag, so that's
Oakland
good,
in
clean
punt
football
formation.
in my opinion.
Grayson Cox back deep
Play
for the
till the
Warriors.
echo of the whistle. The punt's going to be kicked up. Grayson's letting it go over his head. What a kick, and it takes a roll like you have never seen to the 10-yard line from the 24?
It's a 66-yard kick by Copeland.
66 yards.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors from the 10. Talk about flipping the field.
Yeah, that was, boy, pin us on down deep with 3:32. However, on that last drive, we're not keeping the play times up here, but starting into that drive, what did that take us, 45 seconds? Maybe a minute off the clock? We're twice as far, so if we can do it in 2 minutes, we're good. 3:32 left in the half.
That was a legit 66-yard kick, too.
Yeah, 100%. Every bit of 66 yard. Direct snap goes to Grayson. He's coming around the near side. He's got a little bit of a lane. Got some guys, they use the sideline to their advantage.
Grayson Cox all the way
Still
up to the
going to be a
28.
great pickup for Grayson.
And picks up another Warrior first down.
Boy, good run right there. He got around the outside, turned on the jets, had a man come over, took a pretty good angle on him, forced him out of bounds. I think if Grayson would have had another 3 yards in this direction, he could have outrun every one of them. First down from the 28. 3:06 left in the half. Clock is ticking. Direct snap. Goes to Eli. He runs over a guy, drags a guy with him.
28, Eli
Gonna get
Infinger.
6 yards. Another good, tough
Gets
run
out
by
to the
Eli.
36.
Going to get out at about the 36-yard line. Going to leave us about
A long 2 for the Warriors.
a long 2 minutes 44, 43. Clock is ticking.
Senior parents get out to the track. Which side? That side?
If you'd like to stick around for senior night festivities. Please join us. Direct snap. Going to Ben. Oh, we miss a block. We miss a block. Goodness gracious, and Ben is going to lose 6 or 7 yards.
Check the flags.
Flag on the far side. Let's get a check on that. I hope it's not against us. We need some help on this one. Guys are gathered in the middle of the field. Here we go. We got holding against the Warriors. Goodness gracious. And that's going to take us back another country mile. Lord have mercy. 2:15 left in the half. Warriors still in the lead, 28-24. But that was huge.
2nd and 18.
Ball's going to be placed on the 20-yard line. Boy, now we've got a little bit of a field to overcome here. And here's the thing. We're getting the ball at the start of the second half, so even if we just take an approach to run the clock out right here, Coach Mo may see something. He may want to take a shot. We'll see how we're going to play it out, but the direct snap has been very effective. That's what it's going to be. Eli's coming around his left side towards the near side over here to us. He's dragging a couple of guys with him. He gets, 13-14 on the carry. Another good run by Eli. Ball's going to be placed on the 33. Going to bring up a 3rd and about 5 for the Warriors. 2 minutes left in the half. Clock is ticking. Minute 55, 54, 53. Here we go. We're in the shotgun. Going to be the direct snap to Grayson around his left side. He's got a guy. Guy tries to drag his arm. It was good to hold on to the football right there. Boy, he ran through an arm tackle, and the guy had his hand right on the football, and Grayson tightened up on it. We're lucky we didn't put the ball on the ground right there. Grayson held for his life. Warriors get a little bit of a break. Going to bring up first down for the Warriors. Clock's ticking. 32, 31. Minute 29 left in the half. Here we go. Snap's going to be to Eli. He's going around the right side. Has a guy come in, hit him low. Still driving his feet. We got a flag. Oh, it looked like in the area of holding. Goodness gracious alive. 2 huge holding penalties in this last minute and a half. Boy, that hurts us. Minute 20 left on the clock. We're shooting ourselves in the foot right before halftime. We are shooting ourselves in the foot. Looks like we've got a timeout call by the Warriors. We'll stay with you during this break. Just a few things to kind of let you know about. I'm digging for a telephone here. We've got our seniors tonight that'll be recognized at halftime. Parker Broom, Braden Bailey, Jackson Hare, Ben Spooner, and Harrison Trawick. Our senior cheerleaders, Anna Miles Mosley, Meg Phillips, Samantha Engel, and Trinity Pogue. Please stick around for us at halftime. It'll be an exciting thing. Senior softball players, do we have their list? Who are they?
Katie Ernest, Reed Johnson, Camden Ward, Kisley Ward.
Also at halftime, we'll be recognizing our senior softball players who just finished their season. Reed Johnson, Katie Ernest, Kesley, and Camden Ward. Warriors set up in the shotgun formation. We're going to run a little switch. There's a minute 20 left on the clock. It'll start winding at the snap of the ball. Oh, the ball is on the ground. The snap is down. Grayson, oh my goodness, Georgia Christian almost gets it. Looks like we got it back. My goodness, my goodness. We are shooting ourselves in the foot. It's almost as if we are content with a 28-24 team who can score at the drop of a hat. My goodness. Boy. If it is, I'm taking a knee. I'm taking a knee. We definitely don't want to give them nothing right here. I would take this and into halftime. I would, the down marker says second down. Let's see what we're going to do. Direct snap. Going to be right there. Eli is coming around. There's a flag coming in late. Throwed more towards the pile. 25.6 seconds left on the clock. We've got to see what the flag is. If that's a holding on us.
Holding the call against the Warriors.
All right. We got to figure out a way to clean that up because that is devastating. Devastating. We'll try to get you a penalty total at halftime. Decline it.
Holding penalty is declined by the Generals.
We're thinking that the clock should wind, and we hope it winds and winds and go blow it in. Blow it in, and let's get into the locker room. Boy, we had a lot of momentum after that drive and then punch the ball in. We come back, get a chance before halftime with a couple of minutes left, and we just shoot ourselves in the foot, shoot ourselves in the foot, shoot ourselves in the foot. Clock's running, 10 seconds left in the half. Warriors lead 28-24. Stick around for our senior recognition activities at halftime. Coach Adam Benton on behalf of Coach Todd Davis and David Byrne. We thank you for tuning in to the first half, and we will see you after the halftime activities.
Is there a light in this bad boy? Yeah, I can't see it.
Thank you. Okay. And I'm wearing contacts for the first time.
Oh, God. Well, I've got my glasses and my contacts. Is this on or no?
You have to pull it towards you.
Please clear the track. Is that on? Or is that on?
Is this thing on?
Also, just a reminder, Mr. Ashley Roberts, Mr. Mac Davis, if you can please report to the field after the senior ceremony for the 1 South halftime toss.
Okay, all the boys in line, ready? May I have your attention, please? Tonight, we are honoring our senior athletes in football, cheerleading, and softball. We will also recognize their parents as we relate each senior's individual achievements at Southwest Georgia Academy. SGA's 2022 Homecoming Queen, Anna Dozier, will present a flower for each mother. We will begin with our senior football players. Braden Bailey. Braden is the son of Bart and Heather Bailey and Brandon and Allie Josie of Colquitt. He has attended SGA for 3 years. Braden was a member of the National Honor Society for 1 year and has been a member of Hand Service Organization and Beta Club for 2 years. Braden has been a member of the FFA for 2 years, serving as treasurer his freshman and senior year. On Honors Day, he has received yearly honor roll and an academic letter in the 10th grade. Braden played varsity basketball 1 year, baseball 4 years, and has run track for 4 years. He has been a varsity football player for 4 years, making it to the Final Four in 2020. Thank you, Braden. Parker Broom. Parker is the son of Dee Broom of Donaldsonville and Tammy McConnell of Bainbridge. He has attended SGA for 14 years. Parker has been a member of Hands, Beta Club, and Student Council for 4 years. Last year, he was the vice president of the Hands Club, and this year he serves as president of Student Council. On Honors Day, he received yearly honor roll and an academic letter for the past 2 years. Parker has played varsity basketball for 5 years and has been a varsity football player for 1 year. Thank you, Parker. Jackson Hare. Jackson is the son of Nancy Hare and the late Leron Hare of Camilla. He has attended SGA for 5 years. Jackson has been a member of the Beta Club and Hands Service Organization for 4 years and is a member of the FFA this year. On Honors Day, Jackson has received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for the past 3 years. He has received outstanding student awards in science, math, geography, Spanish, and English. In addition, last year, he received the Matthew Jernigan Memorial Scholarship, served on the Early County Youth Leadership Team, and served as a junior marshal at graduation. Recently, Jackson was voted the 2022 Homecoming King. Jackson was a member of the varsity basketball team for 1 year. He has played varsity baseball for 5 years, receiving all-region in grades 8 through 11 and all-state in 10th grade. The baseball team made it to the Final Four last year. Jackson has played varsity football for 4 years, winning region in 2019 and making it to the Final Four in 2020. He received all region in football in 10th and 11th grades. Thank you, Jackson. Ben Spooner. Ben is the son of Ben and Brandy Spooner of Donaldsonville. He has attended SGA for 4 years. Ben has been a member of Hands Service Organization and Beta Club for 3 years. On Honors Day, he received an Outstanding Student Award in Science. He has also received yearly honor roll and academic letters in 9th and 10th grades. Ben played varsity baseball 1 year and was a member of the track team for 1 year. He has been a varsity football player for 4 years. The team won region in 2019 and made it to the Final Four in 2020. Thank you, Ben. Arison Trawick. Arison is the son of Yancey and Eve Trawick of Iron City. He has attended SGA for 14 years. Arison played varsity baseball for 2 years and was a member of the track team for 1 year. He has been a varsity football player for 4 years, winning region in 2019 and making it to the Final Four in 2020. Thank you, Arison. We will now recognize our senior cheerleaders. Samantha Engel. Samantha is the daughter of Gary and Sherry Engel of Colquitt. She has attended SGA for 6 years. She has been a member of Hands Service Organization and Beta Club for 4 years. On Honors Day, Samantha has received yearly honor roll for 2 years. Samantha has participated in the one-act play, winning region and state last year. She also participated in the literary essay contest for 2 years. She has been a member of the newspaper staff for 2 years, serving as photo editor this year. She has been a varsity basketball and football cheerleader for 4 years. Thank you, Samantha. Anna Miles Mosley. Anna Miles is the daughter of Miles and Adriel Mosley of Jakin. She has attended SGA for 14 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years, serving as treasurer in 9th grade, secretary in 10th grade, and president this year. She has also been a member of Student Council for 3 years and Hand Service Club for 4 years. She has been a class officer each year of high school, serving as treasurer in 9th grade and vice president in grades 10 through 12. Anna Miles has been on the yearbook staff for 2 years. On Honors Day, she has received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for the past 3 years. She has received outstanding student awards in English, Spanish, history, math, geography, chemistry, and technology. In 10th grade, she received the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Award. Last year, she received the UGA Certificate of Merit, served on the Early County Youth Leadership Team, and served as a junior marshal at graduation. Anna Miles has been a varsity basketball and football cheerleader for 4 years. She has been an All-American cheerleader for 3 years. This year, she won the Pennant Forward Award and serves as captain of the cheer team. Recently, she was selected to cheer in the GIAA All-Star Game. Thank you, Anna Miles. Meg Phillips. Meg is the daughter of Don and Gina Phillips of Arlington. Meg has attended SGA for 14 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club, Student Council, and Hand Service Club for 4 years. Meg has been on the yearbook staff for 2 years. On Honors Day, she has received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for the past 3 years. She has received an Outstanding Student Award in math. Last year, she was a part of the Early County Youth Leadership Team and served as a junior marshal at graduation. Meg was voted as a homecoming representative in 11th and 12th grades. She has been a member of the tennis team for 4 years. She was a part of the region championship team in 2021 and 22 and qualified to the Final Four in 2021. She was a part of the state championship team last year. Meg has been a varsity basketball and football cheerleader for 4 years. Last year, she was the co-captain and won the Pennant Forward Award. This year, Meg is an All-American cheerleader and was recently selected to cheer in the GIAA All-Star Game. Thank you, Meg. Trinity Pogue. Trinity is the daughter of Clay and Ansley Pogue of Donaldsonville. She has attended SGA for 3 years. She has been a member of Hand Service Organization and Beta Club for 3 years. On Honors Day, Trinity received the Outstanding Student Award in Spanish 2 last year. She has been a varsity basketball and football cheerleader for 3 years. Thank you, Trinity. We will now recognize our senior softball players. Katie Ernest. Katie is the daughter of Craig and Kim Ernest of Donaldsonville. Katie has attended SGA for 14 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years, serving as chaplain this year. She has also been a member of Student Council and Hand Service Club for 4 years. Katie has been on the yearbook staff for 2 years. On Honors Day, she has received an academic letter and yearly honor roll recognition for 3 years and has received Outstanding Student Awards in Technology and American History. Last year, she was a part of the Early County Youth Leadership Team and served as a junior marshal at graduation. Katie was a varsity cheerleader for 2 years and has been Walter the Warrior mascot for the past 2 years. Katie has been a member of the tennis team for 4 years. She was part of the region championship team in 2021 and 22 and qualified for the Final Four in 2021 and was a part of the state championship team last year. Katie has been a member of the varsity softball team for 4 years. She has been a part of 4 region championship teams and the 2019 and 2021 state champion runner-up team. This year, she was selected to play in the GIAA All-Star Game. Thank you, Katie. Reed Johnson. Reed is the daughter of Bruce Johnson and Heather Nobles of Newton. She has attended SGA for 1 year. Reed previously attended Pelham High School, where she was a member of the FCCLA for 3 years, serving as chaplain in 2020 and president in 2021. She has been a member of FFA for 3 years. Reed has played varsity softball for 5 years. At Pelham, Reed received first team All-Region in grades 9 through 11. She was the Offensive Player of the Year in 2020 and 21 and was the Region Co-Player of the Year in 2021. Reed was selected to play in the GIAA All-Star Softball game and received All-Region this year. Thank you, Reed. Camden Ward. Camden is the daughter of Jason and Kendall Ward of Damascus. Camden has attended SGA for 3 years. She has been a member of the Beta Club and Hand Service Organization for 4 years. Camden has played tennis for 4 years. She was a part of the Region Championship team in 2021 and 22 and the State Championship team in 2022. Camden has played varsity softball for 4 years. She has been a part of the 2021 Region Championship team and the State Championship runner-up team. Thank you, Camden. On behalf of SGA, I want to thank you seniors for your contributions to SGA and to congratulate your parents for the fine job you have done in rearing your children and for your support of our school program, both academic and athletic. We appreciate these seniors who have brought honor not only to the school but to themselves, their families, and their communities. These seniors, who will certainly be missed next year, exemplify the SGA goal of creating a sound mind in a healthy body. Thank you, parents, and thank you, seniors.
All right, if we could have your attention to the center field where we have 2 contestants from one South Bank, and we appreciate their support and their continued support here at Southwest Georgia Academy. Mac Davis and Mr. Ashley Roberts will get to throw 9 balls, and whoever throws the most balls in the hole wins $50 and a T-shirt. They'll be throwing from 10 yards. Mac and Mr. Roberts, you'll get 1 warm-up toss and then 9 balls after that. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Gotcha. All right, Mr. Mack, you got 1 warm-up toss. Tucker, you'll have to throw that one back, and then he'll have 9 after that. Thank you, Tucker McClendon and Mr. Jernigan. Linton Jernigan, thank you. All right, your warm-up toss, Mac Davis. All right, he's got 9 balls to throw right here. I know he can shoot a basketball. Let's see if he can throw a ball. That's 1. Here we go, Mac Davis. He's got 1. He's got 1. Mr. Roberts is smelling a victory right now. 2. Here we go, Mac Davis. 3. Last 2. That go in? 4. That go in? 5. Mr. Roberts, we got to have more than 5 to win. You got 1 warm-up toss. All right, you got 9 more. The only thing I can say in Spanish is como te amas. Here we go. 1. Did he make that? No. I felt it, Mr. Roberts. I can't tell what's going in. That's 2. Y'all talk to me. I can't see right there. 3. Como te amas. Come on, Mr. Roberts. Yeah. 1 left of time. Oh. Congratulations, Mac Davis. You win $50 and a T-shirt from One South Bank. We really appreciate One South and their support here at Southwest Georgia Academy. And thank you, Linton Jernigan and Tucker McClendon.
Y'all pretty ladies around the world got a weird thing to show you. So tell all the boys and girls, tell your brother, your sister, and your mama too, 'cause we're about to throw down, and you know just what to do. Wave your hands in the air like you don't care. Glide by the people as they stop to look and stare. Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance quick, mama. Come on, baby, tell me what's the word. Word up. Everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it underway. Word up. It's the code word. No matter where you say it, you'll know that you'll be heard. Now all you sucker DJs who think you're fly, there's got to be a reason, and we know the reason why you try to put on those airs and act real cool, but you got to realize that you're acting like fools. Give us music, we can use it. We need to dance. We don't have the time for psychological romance. No romance, no romance, no romance for me, mama. Come on, baby, tell me what's the word.
Got 2 minutes left before we resume the game. I'll tell you what, it was kind of an exciting first half. The Warriors kind of shot themselves in the foot early. Generals opened up the game with a 38-yard touchdown pass. Took the lead 7-0. That was with 9:05 left in the first. Then the next thing you know, turn right around, first possession by the Warriors. We get an offsides call. We're in the shotgun. We throw a long pass that was picked off by the Generals, returned for a touchdown. Wow, it was kind of we got punched in the stomach there quick twice. Generals went up 14-0 with 8:33 left in the first. Warriors bounced back quick, answered quickly. Grayson from 48 yards out punched one in for the Warriors. Sawyer got us the 2-point conversion. At that point, the Generals were up 14-8 with 8:10 left in the first. The next thing you know, on our next possession, we had a pretty good defensive stand. Give the ball back to them. We get the ball back. We fumbled inside of our own 10-yard line. The Generals have had a couple of outstanding punts tonight. On that very one, they pinned us on, what was it, Coach, about the 1-yard line? About the 1-yard line. Coach Todd's running our play-by-play for the live tonight, but I'm glad to have him on when he gets the headsets. But their punch was excellent, Coach. That hurt us twice.
No question about it. Flipped the field on us twice. We turned it over whenever we got it on the 1, and then he pinned us down on the 10. And we had a series of penalties, a bad snap.
Kept shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah,
was there 3 holding penalties on that?
3 holding penalties on the drive.
Boy, and so that stung us right there.
Yep.
Next thing you have, Warriors got the ball back, drove down the field. Eli punched it in from 2 yards. The 2-point was no good, so it was 21-14 Warriors with 1:55 left in the half. Then Ben breaks out, runs one for 60 yards. We get the 2-pointer, Coach. We take the lead for the first time in the game, 22-21 with 9:31 in the half. Big momentum for the Warriors right there.
It was. It was. It really kind of got us going. You know, it really sparked us a little bit.
And so we ended up maintaining
because the
that
game
lead.
was, I'm sorry, Coach,
No.
the game was kind of in a dangerous spot.
Very dangerous.
We didn't respond.
They kicked the field goal. Warriors come back. Eli punches another one in, and we go up 28-24 with 4:31 left in the half. Well, the defense stands up, and that's the series at the end of the first half, where the Warriors got 3 holding penalties, and we just kept shooting ourselves in the foot. Good thing is, we open up the half with the lead, and we're getting the football. Grayson is set deep to receive. My man's got a really good foot. He's going to kick it off to the right side. Good decision right there by Heyman. Noah had a beat on it. Saw it drifting to the sidelines. Boy, that was a really 35-yard line should be the spot. But what a high IQ play right there. That was a high IQ play. Maybe the best starting field position we've had on a kickoff. It is. Every other one's went into the end zone. We hadn't returned one. We hadn't returned was it the first one? Grayson was on that first return. You're right. That's exactly right. Warrior offense set to take the ball. We're direct snapping right up the middle. Big hole for Sawyer, and he's going to stomp about 9 or 10 out of it. Let me see a hand move. We're moving the chains. That is fantastic. 10 yards gets us the first down. That was a tough run by Sawyer. He exploded out of the middle of that line. Boy, just kept his shoulders lowered, Coach. Drove his feet, picked up 10.
Something we haven't really seen the Warriors do, I don't think, Coach Benton, is attack up the middle.
And if we can get that middle open, then boy. Bobble to snap.
Bobbled snap cost us that time.
Goodness gracious alive. Got to locate it before we vacate it. Eli couldn't quite get a handle on it. Snap looked to be right at his chest. He's going to come over to the sideline, maybe get a play, maybe he's coming off. Grayson's running on. This is huge. This is a huge possession. Warriors leading 28-24, 10:57 left in the third. We're in the shotgun. Direct snap's going to be the counter back to Jackson. Jackson's got a little bit of a seam. He maybe gets 2 yards out of the carry.
Counter goes to Jackson Hare.
Didn't open up quite like it has.
Third and 8 for the Warriors.
Quite like it did the first half. Yeah, I'm thinking if we can get 4 yards and 4 yards. So 2 plays. We're in two territory right here. So don't try to do anything major. Just get 4 yards, and then we'll just move the chains. We're going to fake the counter, and there is a drove of generals standing right in his face. Goodness, we're going to lose a couple of yards. Now, I don't know, Coach. 4th and 10. Looks like we're running the punting unit onto the field. Boy, that was a huge, huge play right there. We're set up to punt it. Sawyer's going to be deep to punt for the Warriors. We need a really, really good punt right here. Yeah, first time we've been stopped all night. See if we can get up a good punt. They've got guys coming. Sawyer gets off a pretty good punt. He's going to field it, and he's going to take it. He runs past 2 guys, but we got a guy there to get him. That's McVeigh, number 41. Jackson Jones was in there. Yeah, that was Jackson Jones, 41 on the stop. Noah was in there to clean him up. I'm going to bring up 1st and 10. Maybe that'll swing momentum back our way. Big hit right there. Big hit by Jackson Jones. Looks like we've got some guys coming to the sidelines. 9:28 left in the 3rd. Coach, what do you think about that first drive by the Warriors?
Well, I think for the first time you saw 10 guys in the box, it looked like.
I agree.
They loaded it down on us.
And on that counter, which has been successful all night, there were 3 guys standing right there. That counter fake, where we faked the counter to Jackson and Grayson kept it. 3 generals standing right there.
The backside did a good job at staying home.
They're playing very disciplined defense. Looks to me like that's probably what the generals talked about at halftime is responsibility, do your job.
And when you put that many guys in the box, you pretty much are daring the Warriors to try to throw it.
Try to throw it. Hopefully. We may dial one up. We've got to try to soften up that box just a
We
little
may
bit.
have to.
And that's one thing with JoJo being out. Gardner for the Generals, I hadn't seen him come back in. That's given us a little bit of a breather on stopping that quarterback keeper, spreading us out.
It does. It does. You take a lot of speed off the field. It's big.
Just looking over, he's warming up over on the sidelines.
Yeah, I see him over there throwing. He looked like he got off under his own power.
He did. Maybe they iced him down or did something. They requested some ice. But now he's a difference maker.
He is.
Timeout's kind of rocking and rolling on. We got 9:28 left in the 3rd. Warriors in the lead, 28-24. I don't know what this. We may have a guy. We've got a guy injured over on the other sideline.
Yeah.
I missed that altogether. I knew that the timeout.
It was
kinda running
51,
short.
Braylon Black.
Number 51. They got him on up though, so that's a good sign. We need a defensive stop right here,
We need
Coach.
a defensive stop. We need to be opportunistic, I think is the word.
If we
We need to
catch 'em,
force the issue a little bit and try to create a turnover.
do something, because that would be huge, huge. And we hadn't had anything really fall our way tonight. We're in the lead, 28-24. Defense comes out on the field. Everybody should be relatively well rested. JoJo Gardner is back in for the Generals at quarterback. He's got a guy lined up beside him, one off to the left. He's going to look for the handoff. He's going to give it up right up the middle to Copeland. We've got 2 guys there to meet him. Thorne Johnson's in there, Jackson Hare.
Play gains a yard.
Had a guy meet him,
Second
and then
and
2 guys right in there on top of that. Good defense by the Warriors on that play. Play's going to gain about a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Generals. He's got guys split out everywhere. He's looking to hand off. He's got a guy out in front of him blocking. Copeland's got the ball. He makes a man miss. He turns it up the sideline. Going to be shoved out finally by Grayson Cox.
Copeland on the right side.
Picks up enough for a general
Goodness
first
gracious,
down.
that was a really
Got a tremendous spot on that.
good run by Copeland. Had a guy out in front of him. We finally get a guy coming from the backside that ran him out of
Line of
bounds.
scrimmage is now the SGA 48.
Got it into Warrior territory on 48-yard line. General's looking in for the play. That's two really, really good plays by the General right here. Warriors defense needs to kind of bow their necks, step up, and let's get a stop right here. Copeland's weaving his way, and boy, he's shifty.
Copeland on the carry, stop by number 12, Jackson Hare.
Looks to me like as many guys as we have got right
Second and
there.
6 for the Generals.
Are we missing some holding calls right there? Because he's running through a lot of guys standing right there that can't get their hands on him. Or either that or we're not shucking blocks, and I would bet the latter, or the former on that.
I think we ain't shucking blocks.
Gardner's looking back. He's reared back. He's going along right over the middle. He's got a man. He overthrows him. We got Spooner in coverage.
Incomplete. Pressure applied by number 28, Eli Infinger.
Eli Enfinger was right there in his mix, probably forced to throw just a hair, but Gardner
Third down
slings
for the
it
Generals.
with that sidearm action he's got, and he turns the ball loose quickly. One of the biggest keys that I saw coming into the game is we needed to get pressure on him. We had to force him into some hurries, and when he's hurried, he's not nearly as accurate as he is when he's got all day in the pocket. And if he runs our receivers off, then he's got green grass. We got a false start right here on this near side. Absolutely, absolutely. Finally got it.
False start against the Generals.
Going to bring up third and a little bit of 10. Back it up. Ball's going to be spotted right back at the Warrior.
3rd and 10 for the
49-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and 10. 8:04 left in the third quarter. As you continue to press, a couple of things have worked out to the Warriors' favor. We've had a couple of things not work out in our favor. We need the scale to kind of shift. We need something big right here. We got a man on him. Goodness gracious. He spins out, slips the tackle. He launches the ball up. We've got a man there. The Georgia Christian sideline thinks that he got it. They are going to call that a catch. Oh, my goodness. We still got a guy over there tied up with him holding on to the ball. Everybody's a-looking. Everybody's a-looking. Hadn't got a signal yet. Hadn't got a signal. Need a signal. They're talking about it. There was your signal right there. Chains are moving. It is a completed pass. Goodness gracious.
First down, Generals.
Who was that went up and got that one, Coach? Who was the receiver for the Generals? Couldn't tell from here, but boy, he reached up there and grabbed it. We had good coverage on him. Just didn't get our head around. All right, here we go. That's a gash in the Warrior defense. It's going to be given to number 8 off the right side. He's got some running room. He's breaking a few and dragging a few with him.
Garrett McQuaig on the carry.
McQuaig on the carry for the Generals. Going to be a pretty good game.
General first down. First and goal. For
Bring up
Christian.
first and goal for the Generals from about the 9-yard line. 7:22, 20, 19 clocks ticking left in the third quarter. Boy, we need something big right here. We need a turnover. We got a false start on that other side over there. I saw it. Ball's up in there. We're going to have a pick. Come on. Grayson was right there. It was right over his fingertips. How did the flag not get thrown? Goodness gracious, that would have helped us out tremendously. My goodness. That's 2 they've missed this drive.
Yeah, he was. He couldn't get it.
Could not get it out of his pants fast enough. Oh, my goodness. That would have helped us. Going to bring up 2nd and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line. 7 minutes, 1 second left in the third quarter. Warriors ahead, 28. It's going to be given to McQuaid. He's got a seam. He's going to drag a Warrior into the end zone with him. Thorne was on his back. Grayson was on his back. Goodness gracious. They punch it in with 6:53 left in the third. Generals now going to take the lead 30-28. I would imagine they're going to try for the PAT with that lead, try to push the lead to 3.
Galindo's set to attempt the point after.
Galindo's on to set up, attempt the point after for the Generals. Boy, it'd be nice if we could get a block right here. Just for a momentum. Oh, we had guys there on it. The kick is up and good. It was a good kick.
Galindo's kick is up.
Score's going to be 31 for the Georgia Christian Generals, 28 for your SGA Warriors. 6:53 left in the third. We'll be back after a short break. Back with you live at Haddock Stadium for senior night. Not only senior night, ladies and gentlemen, this is a battle for the region championship. We have been going back and forth all night. It seems like we can't get the ball to fall our way. Grayson's going to field it at about the 5-yard line. He's going right up the middle. He's got a seam. Goodness, he steps over one man. Number 20 for the Generals comes in and wraps him up. We got guys there to try to help him, give him a little push. Doggone good return by Grayson. Going to be about a 30-yard return for Grayson right there. Good return, good way to start this drive. 6:44 left in the third. Warriors are down 28-31. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors from the right just on this side of the 35-yard line. Snap's going to be to Eli. He's coming around the left side. He's got a hold. One guy, he makes one man miss. He runs over a man, drags 2 men with him. Great run by Eli. Going to take the ball to the 48-yard line. Brings it into general territory. First down for the Warriors. Another great run. Again, Coach, like I was saying, we've got to feed him. He's still hot. Still hot. Some reason or another, they're just holes opening up for him, and I guess he's got a pretty good blocking crew in there with him. They don't like tackling him. I saw number 11 kind of sit back on his haunches and just kind of wait to try to get him wrapped up. Here we go. Back in the shotgun again. It's going to be to Sawyer right up the middle. He makes one man miss. He outruns another one. He runs over 2 more. Goodness gracious alive. Sawyer Franklin going to get across the 33. Going to get over to the 33-yard line. Another first down for the Warriors. That was a two big run plays in a row. Eli on the first one. Sawyer on the second one. Well, I'll tell you what. Sawyer exploded out of there. Made a man miss. Lowered his shoulders. Guy tried to arm tackling him. That was not going to happen on that play. Sawyer was driving. Here we go. Back to the line of scrimmage. Still got a pile of people in the box. Sawyer weaves his way. He's going to have to fight for about 5 yards on the play.
Crosses the 30, gets down to the 29. 2nd and 5.
Boy, they are loading the box. It would be almost nice if we could bait them and get a guy out and let's run a toss sweep one way or the other. Because if we can get outside of that box, we're going to have a lot of green grass. All right, we've got Noah wide to the left. Jackson's at a wing position. Snap's going to go. 2 snaps fumbled. Snap is bobbled. We fall on it.
Snaps fumbled, recovered by Eli Infinger.
Snap was to Eli. God, I couldn't get a handle on it. It's going to lose us. Oh, gosh. Wow, that backs us up. Going to bring up 3rd and 13. 4:59. We're just shooting ourselves in the foot. Warriors, come on, let's clean it up. This is the region championship. This is the region championship game. We've got to get that stuff cleaned up immediately. We can't give them anything. We can't give them a thing. They are too good of a team, and it just seems like we're giving and giving and giving. They have got the box stacked up deep. We're going to drop back for a pass. Eli's got a guy wide open. Heyman down the left side. Heyman ain't got nobody in front of him. He's going to the goal line. He's going to the goal line. No flag, no flag, no flag. Noah Heyman, there you go. Keep him honest, coach. 37-yard pass reception from Eli to Noah, and he was wide open, and he turned on the jets and outran a man across the goal line. Fantastic. Now that is going to force them to start respecting our receivers and hopefully open up our run game and even more. It's a fantastic play call at a fantastic time. Direct snap. It's going to be to Eli. Eli's coming around the left side. He's got a blocker out in front of him. He's going to be across the goal line. He is going to be good. 2-point conversion. Good. 4:26 left in the third. Warriors retake the lead. 36 to the Generals. 31 for the region championship here tonight in Damascus, Georgia. We'll be back after a short break. Retake the lead 36 to 31. What we desperately need right here from our defense is a forced turnover. Sawyer set to kick it. He's going to get a little elevation on it. It's going to be fielded clean and returned by number 12 or 42 around the left-hand side. We got guys there, and we wrap him up. He's going to get 5 or 6 yards on the return. Defense was there. Brack Jarrett was in there. J.D. Kirkland in there for the Warriors. Hadn't had a lot of returns tonight. We've kicked some pretty good squib kicks that have fallen over in
10 for the Generals from the
no
34.
man's land. Going to bring up 1st and 10 from the Generals. Ball's going to be on their own 34. They're going from left to right, as seen from the booth, headed towards the field house. JoJo Gardner's back. He's going to hand off to the right side. Copeland's got a little bit of a hope. We have a linebacker. Jackson Hare met him. Wasn't Copeland. Number 5, Jackson Hare, met him right there in the hole. He's going to pick up a couple of yards, but I'll tell you what, I guarantee you he thinks about running that play the next time, Coach. Jackson lit him up right there. Jackson ain't going to show it, but I guarantee you Jackson's hurting a little bit too because he just delivered the wood. You don't deliver blows like that without hurting. Boy, he really brought it right there. Here we go, 2nd and long 8. We got guys coming. He's looking to throw. He's got a guy out over here in the flats. Got it there. He makes a man. He does not make a man miss. Great open field tackle by number 9, Grayson Cox.
Nice tackle made by number 9, Grayson Cox.
Boy, that was a really, really good play. Grayson was the only guy over here.
3rd and 4 for the Generals.
3rd and 4 for the Generals. We need a huge stop right here.
Let's go, Warrior fans. Let's get loud. 3rd and 4.
I'll tell you, with JoJo Gardner, I would anticipate a quarterback keep.
I would imagine he's going to keep the ball.
Here we go. He's stopped, dropping back. He's looking to throw. We got a man on him. Good Lord, he's out running Warriors left and right. We got pressure on him. He puts it up. It's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. Boy, that was huge. Ben Spooner was right there all over him. Goodness gracious. We had, Coach Mose worked up. Coach Mose worked up with the white hat about something. Don't know what it is. Don't see a flag. Well, I'll tell you, and that was one of the big keys. We got to get pressure.
Grayson Cox back deep.
We had good pressure right there. Let's see if Grayson's going to back up a few more yards because he has been flat short kicking the stew out of it. Going to get a good bounce.
No.
Ooh, Grayson thought about it for just a second. He's going to let it roll dead about the 18-yard line. That's where the Warriors are going to start. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. 2:48 left in the third. We'll take a short break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back with you at Haddock Stadium. Grayson's going to take the ball around the left-hand side. Going to get a yard or so out of the carry. 2:38 left in the third. We really need a good drive. Well, I'll tell you what, 36-31, Warriors lead. We need to push one across the goal line right here. Burn up some clock. Let's see what we've got dialed up. Warriors a bunch kind of tight. Shotgun, we got Jackson at this left ring going to block down. It looks like maybe Eli on the carry.
Gets out to the
It was Eli.
Third and 8.
We got met by a host of generals right there.
Box loaded.
They are really bringing the house to the box. We've got to figure out a way to keep them honest. And I'll tell you, Eli's got a really good arm. Grayson's got a good arm, both of which are taking snaps back there in the shotgun formation. Something almost like a little jump stop throw. You know, fake that thing, and just like he did last time, we got Grayson's going on the sweep. Good call right there. He makes a man miss. He's going to be drugged down by number 8 for a gain of about 3.5, 4 yards on the play.
Check the flag.
Flag in the backfield. It looked like he might have been early out of the backfield on it. Boy, what was a pretty good gain.
Illegal shift the call against the Warriors. That's
Illegal shift.
Fourth down.
Yep, he moved towards the line of scrimmage
4th and 3 for the
as he
Warriors.
started his motion. Shoot ourselves in the foot. Going to bring up 4th and a long 3. We're going to send out the punting unit. Sawyer's going to be back for the punt. We need the ball to roll our way. We need a muff punt. We need some type of turnover. 36-31. 5-point lead is not going to be enough in this region championship game. Snap's good. Sawyer's going to get the punt off. He's going to get a pretty good tight spiral on it. Number 2 for the Generals looks like he may want to get a handle on it. He does. We got 3 guys there, and Thorne is there to wrap him up.
Thorne, Johnson, Banks, Mathis.
Looks like there's a little roughhousing on the pile. Goodness gracious alive. Banks Mathis was down there fighting for the ball.
1st and 10 for the Generals.
Love that, love that. That's our football. Let's get it anytime we can get our hands on it. General's going to take over. 1st and 10 from the 46. 50 seconds left in the third. Our sideline is really anxious. Said he put the ball on the turf and we recovered. Coaches, we got everybody trying to get everybody back. Everybody's excited. Our sideline is 100% convinced that he fumbled the football. I did see Banks Mathis come up. White Hat looks over here and kind of shrugs his shoulders like he didn't know. We got some kind of call. This one, we had that call a week or 2 ago.
What is it? What's the penalty?
Blindside.
Blindside the penalty against the Generals.
Line of scrimmage.
That's going to back them up pretty good bit. Line of scrimmage is going to be at the 31. 1st and 10, 50 seconds left in the third. Everybody's still kind of in all disbelief on the Warrior sidelines. Garner's going to give it off to Copeland. We got 3 guys there in the backfield. We meet him in the backfield.
Jason Vickers on the stop.
Thorne was there to get him kind of tweaked the other way. Kaysen came right in there behind it and just laid the wood to him.
Play loses 2, 2nd and 12.
He had Thorne in his face, and he went to make a cut off corn, and Harrison was over there, and he cut right back into Kaysen, and he just cleaned it up. Yep, we got 20 seconds. They may try to get a play off. Let's see what they're going to do. Looks like they're going to try to do it. 14, 13, clock is ticking. 10 seconds. Gardner calls for the ball. He gets it. He bobbles it just there. He's going to give it to Copeland around the right-hand side. We got a guy there. We got a guy there. We drive him out of bounds.
Copeland on the carry.
Pretty good right there. Clock still running. That's going to wind down at the end of the third quarter. Warriors still have the lead in your region championship game, 36 to 31. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back to start your fourth quarter.
Warriors 36, Generals 31.
All right, back with you live at Haddock Stadium. Starting the fourth quarter in your region championship here tonight in Damascus. Third down and long, 7 for the Generals. Gardner's back. He's looking. He's got a guy. It looked like it was in the turf. It looked like it was in the turf. We got a whistle either way. Pass falls incomplete. Jackson was there right on top of him.
4th and 7 for the Generals.
Going to bring up 4th and 7 for the Generals. This is good. We really, really do not need their punter to get off a punt like he has gotten off several times in this ball game. Generals got a guy down on the field. We're going to be attended to. We run a couple of guys over there. Just would like to remind everybody about our youth basketball Christmas camp. That's going to be December 21st. Girls and boys, grades K5 through 6. It's going to run from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So feel free to bring your kids by. Please contact Coach Todd Davis. The fee's going to be $50 per camper. What a great day for you moms and dads to get out and do a little Christmas shopping. Get your kids some solid instruction at one of our basketball camps. This is really a great thing that is happening here in Damascus. It's good for the kids. It gets them on the right track so that ultimately one day when Coach Todd's out there with them, Coach Amy's out there with them at the varsity level, they'll have been in the system for years and years and years. So bring your kids out to the camp December 21st. I think y'all have a good time.
We're really excited about that, Coach Ben. We've never done that before, and you know, we're trying to get some of our younger kids to play the game a little bit more. And then, you know, it is a good opportunity, too, for parents to get some of that last-minute shopping done, too. But, you know, we want our kids to be dribbling basketballs, not just a couple weeks in the summer, but we want to get them working on their game, too, in December, too. So we're really excited about doing it. We're going to have some great help. Some of the varsity guys and girls are going to be helping, and it'll be a lot of fun.
That's the thing for varsity sports programs, especially at a small school. You need to get them playing together
Absolutely.
as young as possible.
It's paramount.
that team chemistry starts coming, and we're starting to see a lot. I know on the varsity girls basketball team, they've got 5 seniors that have been playing together
Since 5th grade.
Since 5th grade in the church league down in Colquitt. Got an unsportsmanlike conduct, looks like, on the Generals. Maybe the coach. Generals are set to punt. Copeland's back. He's got off a couple of beauties. Oh, it's going to be a low punt. Get out of the way. Let's let that one come to a rest. Boy, that is great right there.
Offense will take over at the 42.
I know in the grand scheme of things, they just flipped the field, but it is not nearly as bad a flip that we have seen on a couple of the other punts by Copeland tonight. This is a really, really important drive for the Warriors. We've got 11:38 left in the region championship game. Warriors ahead 36-31. Got 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line. The Generals have just been stacking the box. They have don't have the run yards right here, but they have shut our run down pretty good on a couple of drives. They've got everybody in the box again. We're going to turn around and give it to Jackson. We're going to give it to Hare. He's got it. Oh, my gosh. We had a guy dragging down from
Jackson
behind.
Hare carries it out to the 40.
Oh, boy, wherever 21
8-yard line.
came from, if he would not have been there,
Say
Jackson
2nd and 3 for the
had
Warriors.
50 straight yards of green grass in front of him. Boy, that was a touchdown saving tackle by number 21 for the Generals. Great run by Jackson. Hole opened up. Guy kind of tracked him down. Going to bring up 2nd and 3 for the Warriors, just shy of the 50-yard line. We're driving towards the field house, left to right from the booth. Here we go. Eli's under center. We got a guy. We're going to run a power. Is that Sawyer?
Sawyer Franklin on
Looked
the carry
like
for the
Sawyer
Warriors.
Franklin. He's going to be really close. Yes, sir. We're going to move the chains.
Crosses the 49 and
good
picks up a
carry
Warrior
right
first
there
down.
for Sawyer. Sustain the drive, punch one in. Try not to leave them too much time left on the clock. Got to get it to a 2-possession game so that we can use that clock to our advantage, but that's going to start with us scoring this drive.
Line of scrimmage is at the 48 for the Warriors.
1st and 10 from the 48. We got 48 yards to go to punch one in. The Generals are stacked in there like cordwood. All I can see is blue helmets. We're at one wing pro left. Jackson Hare's got another little hole. He makes a man miss. He's got number 1 man to beat. Number 1 makes a pretty doggone good tackle after a great run by Jackson.
Down to the 35.
Going to get it down to the 35 for the Warriors. Another
And
first
picks up
down
a
for the
Warrior
Warriors.
first down.
Well, that's another great run right there. We've gone to the old one wing pro left, one wing pro right. It's almost akin to a buck sweep,
13-yard run by Hare.
if not even a buck sweep proper. I was watching Jackson. I wasn't watching the guards. Is our guards pulling on those last 2 plays? Were they pulling? So it's probably a buck sweep right there. I didn't see if it was Hunter or who's on the other side pulling. All right, so we're in one wing pro right. We're going to turn around. It's going to be a Buck King to the left side. It's going to be the give to Owen. Off to the left. He's driving his feet. He's dragging me in. The pile is going. Oh, my goodness.
Number
Bo
21,
Williams.
Owen Infinger crosses
Bo
the 25,
Williams.
gets down to the 23.
Goodness gracious.
And picks up
Owen
another Warrior
did his
first down.
part, but I'll tell you, Bo Williams got in behind him and pushed that pile and got Owen another 6 yards out of that. That was a great run by Owen. And Bo came in there and just turned it even to more yardage for the Warriors with his extra effort. That was
more of a single wing look.
yeah. Warriors line back up. We're in 2 wing pro left. Eli's under center. Sawyer's at fullback. We're going to run Buck King off to the right side. He's got a little hole. We're getting 3 and 4 yards out. Jackson Hare, good job. He gets up and points to the first down, but he ain't quite there. He's going to get about 5 yards on the carry. Coach, this wing T offense looks good.
Yeah, it really does, and I kind of wonder if we've gone to it up in the 4th quarter to – we've had some issues with some of the snaps at times tonight.
Right. And so hopefully we can control that now. It's not a really bad As a matter of fact, it's a pretty doggone good with all the guys they got in the blocks. That offense is based on collapsing down the defense to the interior.
Absolutely.
Kicking one man out, and then it gives
Kicking
you a
out.
hold. We're going to go with the lead right off to the left-hand side. Sawyer's going to get a couple of yards on it. It's going to be just a shade short of the first down. Going to make it about 3rd and 3 for the Warriors. Well, this is a huge 3rd down play right here. We're definitely in 4-down territory. Eli's under center, trying to draw them off sides. They ain't gonna bite. We're gonna. Everybody staying. GCA is not falling for it right now. We're going to let it go down. We're going to take the timeout, if I guess. Timeout by SGA. 3rd down and 3. 7:32 left in your region championship. Warriors ahead 36-31. We'll be back after this break.
Boom, 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 boom. Now tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you. When judgment comes for you. Tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide. When judgment comes for you. 'Cause it's gonna come for you.
Looking for water, easy seas, Uncle Charlie. Little boo guy's got him, and I'm gonna miss everybody out of roll and flow like I ain't looked at a while. And playing for dust.
Warriors come back. 3rd down and 3. This may be the play of the game. Gibbs going to be 2. Jackson, he's going to drive a man over. He's going to drive a man and drag him. That is going to be enough for the first down. I'm telling you, the talk in the booth was that was probably had the potential to be in play of the game. Grant McLean's coming off. He looks like he may have a shoulder issue. Coming off, taking his helmet off. Looks like he's in a pretty good bit of pain. But what a great run by Jackson right there to get us the first down. Going to be 1st and goal Warriors from about the 8-yard line. Maybe we can keep an eye on Grant. Look like he's got some shoulder issues right here on the sideline, Coach. All right, we're set up, McLean. We're set up 1 wing pro right. Sawyer's in the pro. Fletcher's in the fullback. It's going to be to give to Sawyer behind Fletcher. 21 comes in and makes a good, he spins his feet. Picks up another couple of yards right there. That was a great run by Sawyer. Kept driving, spun off a couple of blockers. 6:45, 44, 43 left in your ball game. Region championship in Damascus, Georgia tonight. SGA Warriors versus the Georgia Christian Generals. Considering the distance, the Generals brought a pretty good fan base with them. I'm seeing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, maybe 30 in the bleachers, maybe another 25 on the track. It's a huge play for the Warriors. We're taking our time, 6 minutes, 16 seconds. Eli's under center, 2 wing pro left. Gibbs going to be to Jackson Hare around the right-hand side. He's driving. He's running men over. He's in there. He is in there. He ran 2 men over and drug another one on his back with there. That is tough Warrior football running right there. Jackson Hare. What an amazing run that was for the Warriors. 6 minutes, 8 seconds left in your ball game. Warriors 32-31, that's 11 points. 1 point, don't do anything, go for 2. All right, here we go. Back in the shotgun, direct snap. Going to be to Grayson. Grayson's got the football. Eli, I'm sorry. Eli got the ball. A guy tracks him down from the backhand side. Unsuccessful. 6:08 remaining in the 4th. Warriors take the lead again and add more to it. 42-31 your score at the region championship here at Haddock. the region championship of the GIAA Region 3 AA teams. Sawyer set to kick off. General's got a weave formation. It's going to be kind of shadow field. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. We got the ball. We got the ball. Number 80 booted it off his hands. Come up, point towards our direction. Please, dear Jesus, point. He's pointing. We got the ball. We got the ball. Oh, my goodness. That is the – we got it. We got it. Who got it? Who got it? Was it Brack? Was it Eli? Was it who's? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Just got out of my mouth to Coach Todd that nothing has gone our way. The ball has not fallen our way all night long, and we needed it to fall our way right now, and by crackety it happened. Sawyer with its prototypical squib kick, and number 80 threw his hands up and booted it. We had three guys right there on it. Who came up with it, Coach? Eli Enfinger comes up with it for the Warriors. This is huge. Warriors 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Gibbs going to beat a Hare around the right-hand side. Hare's bouncing his feet, finds his way through. Good, strong first down run right there. Going to pick up 7 yards right there. Clock is running. 5 minutes, 54, 53, 52 seconds left in your region championship game. 2nd down and 4 for the Warriors. 5:42, 41. Clock is ticking. Warriors with the lead, 42-31. He ain't got it. Eli's back up under center. We're going to be two-wing pro left. Looks like we got Bo Williams over here at this end. If we're going to run buck to this direction, Bo's got to get a good down block right there. Here we go, milking the clock. We're going to go back with the fullback lead off to the left side. Good carry by Sawyer right there. He hit a man early. Kept driving his feet, runs down to about the 35-yard line. We're going to be left just about a half a yard short. Timeout going to be called by Georgia Christian. Whoa, what an exciting drive this is. We'll take a short break. We'll be back just a second. All right, we're back with you live at Haddock Stadium. Ball sitting on the 35-yard line. We're going to be two-wing pro left. Eli's under center. 3rd down and inches. Ball's going to give to Hare. We're going to run right up off the centers, but Hare's got a lane. He made a man miss. He's going. He's got one man to beat. 5. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jackson Hare. Touchdown, Jackson Hare. What a fantastic run. He was there. He ran and made over, found a cutback lane, hit it, exploded out of there, outrun 2 guys to the end zone. My goodness, that was a region championship caliber play right there by a region championship caliber player. My goodness gracious alive. Boy, with 4:46 left in your ball game, Warriors push another one across the board. Take just a few minutes off the clock. We got something going on. Looks like SGA is going to take a timeout. 4:46 left in your game. Warriors ahead, 48-31. Might have a guy down. We'll be back right after this break. All right, back with you live at Haddock Stadium. 4:46 left in your ball game. Just had an excellent run by Jackson Hare. Running a buck sweep off to the right side. Saw a cutback lane and took it. Outran two Generals to the end zone, punching one more in for the Warriors. Warriors going for the two-point conversion. We're going to be in two-wing pro left. Going to fake it. He's looking for a guy. He's got a little room to run. He's going to just walk right in untouched. Eli Enfinger, good for the two-point attempt. Goodness gracious. 4:46 remaining in your ball game. Warriors 50. Georgia Christian Generals 31. And I'll tell you why we've got just a second and they set up for kickoffs. I want to give a special shout out to Nancy Springs. They do so many great things for Warrior Athletics. They handle both commercial and residential accounts. If you want some really good water, go to Nancy Springs, right over here outside of Arlington, Georgia. Everybody from this area knows it. They make a good product. They get it to market in the right way. If you're thirsty, I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than a bottle of water, and at Nancy Springs, they got better water, bottled better. That was huge for the Warriors, huge for the Warriors. Also saw Coach Deion Foster down on the sidelines tending to one of our players. It looked like it was Bo Williams, may have had some shoulder issues. But a special shout out to Deion and the staff there at Colquitt Therapy Services. Everybody knows that they're Southwest Georgia's provider of choice for physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Thayer kicks it over here in the no man's land. It boots off my guy's ankles. Here we go. We got to wrap him up. We can't just give it to him. We had two men miss him and put hands on him. Number 5 for the Generals. At the 10, the 5, he's going to waltz in for the score. Two men had a hand on him. Two men had a hand on him, and we just couldn't get him down or pushed out of bounds. Goodness gracious. 37 now for the Generals, creeping back with a strike that was just unbelievable. Goodness gracious. Too much time on the clock to just wrap a bow around it and give it to them as a gift. Oh, let's see. Looks like they're going to have to spend a timeout right here. Boy, we're going to take a minute to recoup in the booth. Georgia Christian's going to take a timeout. 4:36 left in the game. Warriors still in the lead, 50-37.
This here's a jam for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down cause you're overzealous. Play hard to get females get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily clad and showing body. A chick walks by, you wish you could sex her, but you're standing on the wall like you was Poindexter. Next day's function, high-class luncheon. Food is served and you're stone cold munching. Music comes on, people start to dance, but then you ate so much you nearly split your pants. A girl starts walking, guys start gawking, sits down next to you and starts talking. Says she wanna dance cause she likes the groove, so come on, fatso, and just bust the move.
All right, we're back with you at Haddock Stadium. Generals just strike hard and strike fast on a kick return. I don't know what he fielded around the 30. Coach, about 70 yards on the return. Generals setting up looking like they're going to go for the two-point conversion. JoJo's back for the Generals. He's going to roll. He's looking to his right. It looks to be overthrown by a mile. Incomplete. Goodness gracious. Okay. We get something good out of that. 4:36 remaining in your ball game. Warriors still in the lead, 50 to the Generals, 37. We'll come back with the remainder of this region championship game live from Haddock Stadium.
set the kick for the Generals.
Okay, back with you at Haddock Stadium. Generals just return a kick. We are setting up in anticipation of an onside. Oh, and we got flags down already. There was some confusion on the Warriors front line. We was going to walk up there and go ahead and grab the football, Coach. Just walk on up there and grab it. Let's see what we got. What did we do? Flag came out of the pocket. Everybody's looking around at everybody else. Had they already blown it in? Okie dokie. Offsides against the Warriors. That's going to bring it up to 45. We're going to have our hands team on our own 45. No matter what it takes, let's make sure we get this football. Now, with 4:36, he may be trying to rely on his defense, or he's going.
I think GCA's got that ball, I believe.
Oh, my goodness gracious alive. Oh, my goodness. Onside kick recovered by the Generals. Yolando outran the kick, made it 10 yards, and turned around and got a handle on it. Oh, my goodness. White hat signals it in. Boy, that hurts right there. That hurts. 13 points. 13 points is not enough in this game against this team. Not with this much time left on the clock. JoJo Gardner setting up in the shotgun position. They got a diamond quad to the right-hand side. Gardner's looking to throw. We got a couple man on him. There was a hold. They're going to run a tunnel screen. We got guys there. Tunnel screen over to Copeland on the far right side. We had a host of Warriors right there. Don't look like they got the blockers out in front of him like he would like. Timeout, Georgia Christian. 4:19 left in your ball game. We'll come back after this timeout and finish up your region championship. All right, we're back with you live. 2nd 11 for Georgia Christian. They got no timeouts remaining. Gardner's looking to throw, but then he takes off running. We got a guy there. We got guys cannot get him down. They cannot get a handle on him. He's finally steps out of bounds. Looks to be about the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Generals. It's a huge, huge play in this region championship ball game. Kason Vickers runs off. Thomas Peed runs on. Thomas Peed's in at the nose guard. Gardner's back looking. There's whistles everywhere. Whistles and flags. Whistles and flags. False start.
False start against the Generals.
On the Generals. That helps us a little bit. That helps us a little bit. But we're going to have some big help out of our secondary on this play. We're going to have some big help out of our front three on this play. We have got to get pressure
3rd and 16
on JoJo Gardner. Matter of fact, it looks like he's got a head shield. He's looking to throw. He's looking to throw. He's looking to throw. He airs it out. We got a man there. We got a man there. Outrun him. Good Ben. Good Ben. Ben Spooner on the coverage. Pass is intended for Copeland. It's going to fall incomplete. Oh, that was a good right there. Good right there. We got some good pressure.
4th and 16 for Georgia Christian.
Kind of scared me a little bit, him getting out of the pocket, because if he would have tucked it, he probably could have beat one man and got the first down on that. I'm glad he threw it, and he overthrew it by a mile. Had a little pressure on him. Didn't quite make the pass where he was looking. All right, we got 4 to the left. There's a flag. It's got to be a legal formation. We got a man on him. We got a man on him. Who is that? 66, Harrison Trawick drags him down at the 39, 38-yard line. Looked like it's going to be an illegal formation. Too many men in the backfield. Flag is down on the near side, right out in front of the booth, laying on about the 46-yard line. Coach Mo is hollering, decline, decline, decline. Wow.
Generals, it's declined.
That is fantastic. False start against the Generals. The penalty is declined. The offense is going to take over. The Generals have 0 timeouts remaining. Warriors in the lead, 50-37. Got a 13-point lead in the region championship game here tonight. Boy, that was big. Big play by Harrison right
Line
there.
scrimmage for the Warriors is at the 40.
Goodness gracious alive. 3 minutes, 54 seconds. Clock will start when on the snap of the ball, and we need it to run like a scalded dog. 2-wing pro left. We got a flag on the near side.
Flags on the play.
False start, Warriors. That's not a good way to start. Goodness gracious.
Line of scrimmage will now be at the 45. 1st and 15.
Backing us up 5 yards. We are trying to give it to them. We're trying to give it to them. Come on, Warriors. We need to buckle down. Region championship ball game right here. Let's get what's it going to take, Coach? 2 first downs or 1? 2. Generals have no timeout, so if we will just get us a first down, maybe 2, we could probably run this thing out and walk out of here with a 13-point differential in the region championship. 2-wing pro left. Gibbs going to beat a hair around the right side. He's got a little room. He's got a man. He beat a man. He beat a man. He's dragging a man. He's running a man over. Goodness gracious, what a run. That was huge. Huge run by Jackson. What a night. What a night he is having. Fantastic play. That was a wonderful, wonderful run. Gets us within striking distance of the first down now. Just a short 3 yards. Gets us one of those first downs. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. 21, 20. Let it tick. Let it tick. 3:17, 3:16, 3:15, 3:14. 3:13. We got a 13-point lead in the region championship. The clock is running away, and we need it to go. Here we go. We're set up in 1-wing pro right. We're going to run a buck back to the left-hand side. Hunter Dukes out, gets us a block. Owens got a man. He makes one man miss. Owens going around the left sideline. Owens going to go ahead and punch it in. Punch it in, Owen. Punch it in. Touchdown, Warriors. Touchdown, Warriors. That seals the deal. We should seal the deal. We do not need to worry about 4 first downs now. Let's go ahead and score. Jackson's coming off. Got his right hand on his right hip. I hope his hip didn't come out and go back in. That's going to be a little bit sore. That was a huge play.
Let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. DC's in the house, jump, rejoices. There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake the dairy, yeah. These 3 words mean you're getting busy. Whoa, there it is, Hitman.
Grayson and Eli are running the play in. Warriors going to go for the 2-point attempt. Double wing. He's going to drop back. Eli's dropping back. He's got a man. He's there in the end zone. It is caught. It is caught. Whoa. Going to be ruled incomplete. Goodness gracious. The ball looked to be over the line to me. Phew. I'll just have to say the referees have got a better angle than I do. 56-37. Your Warriors lead in the region championship in Damascus. 2 minutes. 50 seconds left in the ball game. We'll be right back. Tell you what, I'm a little more excited to be back with you at Haddock Stadium. Senior night for the region championship. Warriors in the lead, 56-37. Sawyer Franklin kicks it off. Clock is going to start. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. He slips and falls. That helps us out right there. We had a man. I don't think it would have mattered. Looks like, is that Grayson? May have a little cramp. Good stop by Grayson right there. He's going to tough it out, and he's going to get out there and play defense, and that is a good thing because we need him out there. Grayson has had an outstanding game as well. 2 minutes, 46 seconds the Generals have got to work with. Warriors in the lead, 56-37. Defense is out there. The Warriors defense, I don't see any hands on the hips. I hope they're chomping at the bit, getting ready to pin their ears back, lick their chops, and let's go ahead and put this thing on the books. Let's get a big defensive stand right here. The Generals have got no timeouts. And it looks like JoJo Barber has been pulled out of the game. Oh, we got a forced fumble right there. Warriors are on the football. Number 56, Thomas Speed, falls on it. My goodness. Brack Jarrett, the defensive end we've told you so much about, comes up big in the region championship game. I'll tell you what, that'll be on his highlight reel for many, many years to come. What a fantastic play by Brack right there. Warriors are going to get the ball on the 15-yard line. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in your region championship. We just need to hold on to it and let that clock run. My goodness, that was a huge play. Brack was all over him. Forces the fumble. Barber was not in on that play, and there was Pede right there to fall on it and scoop it up and give us a break. Here we go. Eli's under center. We're in the thing. Handoff's going to be to Sawyer Franklin around the left-hand side. There are bodies flying everywhere. Pending no major malfunctions, the Warriors look to be in control of this ball game. And I would hope that there's nothing stupid that happens by either side, because there's still a lot of football left to play in this season. Don't want to see any frustration penalties at this point in the game. Clock's ticking. 2 minutes, 9 seconds. 2 minutes, 7 seconds. Clock is ticking. We're going to milk every second we can off of it. Coach West is watching the clock. Coach Morris looking at the ref to make sure he ain't throwing up for delay of game. Eli's under center. We're going to give it to Hare around the right-hand side. Hare's got the edge. He makes one man miss. He is in the end zone. Jackson Hare again. Keep feeding that boy. He comes up. Keep feeding him. Keep feeding him. Keep feeding him. What a game. What a game. Senior Jackson Hare on senior night in a region championship football game. My goodness. Boy, that should flat sure help us in the rankings. We get a big, big break there. But the good thing about it is that we capitalize on it when it counted. Warriors set for the attempt the point after. Weston Lee lined up. Weston's left-footed. I'm left-footed. Here we go. Weston put it through there. Air kick is going to be batted down at the line of scrimmage. Going to be no good. 1:42 remaining in your region championship game. I'm going to see if I can't get Coach Todd on the line with me for a second. Let's look at this, Coach. Hold on, let me make sure Coach Todd's running live. We got you there? We got to get you unmuted, Coach. All right, so right there, that's what we talked about at the beginning of the thing as far as the way the brackets were. We needed a big win over Jordan Christian, and I think this is a big win.
That's for anyone asking. Give me one to pass them. Drip, drip, drop. There it goes an orgasm. Now you coming out the side of your face.
No question about it, Coach Benton. You know, you're looking to have a bye week instead of having to go play next week. That's a big deal.
And it gives you some time for some of these bumps and bruises to recover, get some players back healthy.
Absolutely.
Wow, that was a great way to cap off your region championship game. It's not over yet. It's not over. 22-25. Warriors are ahead by 5 with 1:42 left in your region championship. Ball's going to hit the turf. Number 23 lets it run past him. Number 24 comes up, scoops up it. Ball's fumbling around. We got 2 guys there. Number 9, Grayson Cox. Brack Jarrett was there for the Warriors. McVeigh coming out was in there. Hunter Duke coming out was in there. General's going to take over on the 21 with 1:34 left in your ball game. If we get some updates on scores for you from, I tell you the 2 games that really interest me as far as the brackets goes. Gatewood's at Brentwood tonight. That's the currently number 5 ranked team playing the number 2 ranked team. Number 3. So Briarwood beat EBA. We just got that 17-10. Terrell beat Tift Area 47-15. 19-18, Brookwood over Valwood. Deerfield beat Southland 25-16. Some confusion in the backfield. It's kind of tough right here. These Generals have fought a hard fight and kept us on our toes the entire game. Number 22, Bryant Collins going in for the Warriors. Number 58, that's Olin Thompson, ain't it? I missed one on that far side, 23. Weston Lee, oh yeah, that's Weston going in on the far side at cornerback. Here we go, Bryant's giving him a pretty good cushion. They're going to hand it off. Guys got a little seam, got a little cutback. We're going to have a pile of Warriors wrapping up. Clock is ticking, 51 seconds, 50 seconds. Clock is stopped. We're going to move the chain.
Noah Heyman, all on the stop for the Warriors.
Leighton Hurd in on the stop for the Warriors, along with Noah Heyman. Noah's had a pretty good game.
Will be on the field concluding the ball game.
Concluding the contest, we're going to have our region championship trophy presentation. So please stick around for that. What an exciting night for the Warriors. This will make the 17th region championships that the Warriors have won. Passes up, blocked off of one of his man, off of our man, 17.5 seconds left. Cannon Moulton was there. But the 17th region championship in school history, that's a testament to not only the program, but what this team has done this year to battle back, and in the game that mattered, they've done exactly what they needed to do. We got Jackson Crew running on for the Warriors. Reed Connor coming off. Looks like Jayton Brown sitting at a middle linebacker right here. Number 53, is that Jayton? Jayton Brown. Jayton Brown at middle linebacker. I bet you dollars to donuts he flies to the football. What a great kid. Here we go. He's reading the quarterback's eyes. Quarterback's looking to throw. Got a man over the middle. In and out of the hands of Copeland.
By number 8, Leighton Hurd.
Leighton Hurd was there. Jayton was coming right across the middle. Good defense by the Warriors. 12.3 seconds left in your region championship game on senior night at Haddock Stadium, where the Warriors are going to be victorious. This has been a really, really good game for the Warriors. I thought at times we struggled substantially on some things, but we just continue to fight, and that is something really, really good going into the playoffs, because we're going to have to fight. Through the hands of number 1, it's going to be picked off by Brody McVeigh. It's going to be picked off by Brody McVeigh as time is going to expire. Let it expire. Let it expire. 3, 2, 1, ball game.
And for the first time
17th
since 2019,
region
the
championship. First time since 2019, the Warriors of SGA's football program bring home the region championship. My goodness, what a great night for the Warriors. We had some outstanding play by so many guys. Our line was giving us blocks. Our backs were running the football. We made passes when we had to make them. We caught those passes. We thank you so much for being with us tonight. Warriors win the region championship with a score over the Georgia Christian Generals, 62-37. Halftime presentation coming up, ladies and gentlemen, for Coach Todd Davis and Coach David Byrne. I'm Coach Adam Benton. We thank you for being with us tonight. Congratulations to the Warriors. I'm so proud of each of these young men and everything they've done. And this is a great, great stepping stone to things that are yet to come. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you back for the playoffs.
Georgia Christian answered right back with a 7-yard TD run that was after a fumble by JoJo. Would have made it 20-8 with extra points, 21-3. That's how the first quarter ended.
High score first quarter. What you got? I mean, made reference to the big kind of game.
There it goes. It clears up.
It was blue screen.